Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, roleplay for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, and these are the Intrepid Role Seekers. Woo! Boom, boom, everybody. Boom. We are ready to play tonight. I'm super excited. Of course, we've got to go through some announcements. First off, if this is your first time ever joining us, welcome.
Hello.
We are the Role Seekers. We do an improvised homebrew game of Dungeons & Dragons for your enjoyment. And if you are coming back for the second or more times, thank you so much. We do this show for you, and we hope that you enjoy it. Our season sponsor this year is Wormwood. So thank you so much, Wormwood. They provided us with this amazing game screen and all the accessories that we are using, as well as some dice. So really love that partnership with them. We also have some really exciting announcements coming up. Next game, we've got a new partnership that we're going to be doing. So you'll want to stay tuned because you actually have the chance to win some merchandise.
Merchandise.
So very, very
Moving up in the world, people.
Yes, we are. Oh, man. I'm excited. Last game kind of ended a little bit on a cliffhanger, and I want to jump into it. So without further ado, it's Tuesday night. Let's roll some dice.
Woo! Right.
Woo!
Wow. Ooh, not bad.
It hurts my body. Welcome back! Welcome back. Okay, so before we jump into tonight's game, a few things. For those of you watching on TikTok, you're welcome to watch us on Twitch, at Role Seekers. We invite you to do that because the production quality is much higher over there. So please join us over there. And follow us on all of our social media channels. It helps us out a lot. So click the link in our bio, click that link tree, and join us as a fellow seeker. So before we get into tonight's game, I want to let everyone know that I've got something planned. Never done it before, but you are going to have a big decision to make that will have far-reaching implications. Like for me as a DM, for you as players, I'm excited. This came to me today, and I was like, "Yep, we're doing it. And we're doing it."
That's almost never good.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. Yeah, no, it's gonna
be great, guys.
Secret third action runaway?
Last time on Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell, set in the world of Tyve, you encountered Alderian Titus, an ancient being as part of the Stygian Seven. He carries the dark scepter that has also been called the Staff of Astarius, and you, from our previous campaigns, have put together as players that this scepter allows him to transcend his mortal frame and acquire the vessels of other living beings. He acquired Silas Pelagrephs. He even acquired Selendra Cassiandros, the Marquis of Gavra. He is incredibly dangerous, and as you faced him down, revealing him sooner than perhaps even I anticipated, you did a confrontation with him, and luckily there was a little Deus Ex for your advantage as the Crystalline Order intervened. with their Siphus blades, but they were no match for Alderian Titus and the Dark Scepter. Right at the end of the battle, as he said, enough is enough, he unleashed his full power upon you. But right before he could land the killing blow from the same water spouted Maul L. And that's where our game will take place in a little bit. But before that, we have a flashback. Flashback! Yay! So, Mr. Whisper won the flashback. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Watch out for lasers and nat ones.
Pew, pew,
and
pew.
tripping.
Pew, pew, pew,
Oh,
pew.
oh
Just-
no, roll. It's a lot of riding on just rolls. I'll be fine. Listen to the music, it's fine.
And also mourn the death of the terrible characters we played on Saturday.
Big Fish Badger. Oh yeah.
Can't wait to
Give me
hear
1
this.
second, I'm pulling something up.
Please,
We got
guys.
to see the Chain City. We got to see the Plague Artists.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
did you?
It's worth it. It's worth it.
You-
Oh, we
Oh,
want
I
to for sure, but that was not happening.
It's-
Yeah.
No, you guys had to.
You guys are really lucky I wasn't there because I was full on gonna play a mime.
That would have been great on podcast.
I know.
It would have been very easy to just ignore that character.
Whisper.
Oh no, he's dead.
We gotta-
You find yourself in the Andros port. It's about two years and some months ago. You're there with Madame Iris. You are attempting to expand the business, but Havel's Haunches doesn't want you to. Havel owns most of the brothels in the Andros port, but Madame Iris has come to strike a deal. You find yourself at Havel's Haunches bar and brothel, and inside you are surrounded by Stilt and Bumble. Stilt is a rather unlikely enforcer. He seems to be rather thin, but you know from years of working with him that he carries a lot of knives and he's always ready to attack. Bumble, on the other hand, is devoted to Madame Iris, who took her in off the streets. She's a little bit more mangy, but she cares for all of the blooming petals under Iris's care. The four of you have come, Madame Iris extending a special invitation for you, and her underlying motive is she's trying to get you to stop seeking entrance into the Thieves Guild and rather become a bouncer for her.
Okay.
You have traveled the 7 days to the Andros port, and sitting here in Andros, you have reached the great port city of Scarston. Unlike Gavra, this place is rough. It's wild, it's untamely, but it's rich. Having all of the goods from the Shattered Isles, as well as many of the shipwrights and the ship lumber from New Norn brought to Andros, this is a place of bustling business, ruled over by the Velpin Trading Company. As you sit inside, Stilt comes up to you with a wry smile. Whisper, what's all this about you wanting to join the Thieves Guild? You want to follow after your old Graham?
Yeah, it's going all up to family business, right? She's been training me up for me since I was a wee lad.
Ah, Whisper! He puts his arms around you. Look out here! Look at all the treasures you could have! And he's pointing to some women of the night. I'm just trying to point out that sometimes we got goals, Whisper, and sometimes we gotta change our mind.
I would like to see. I'm gonna try and pick his pocket
Okay.
because I'm gonna show him my natural.
Yeah,
gifts.
you are. I hope
Here we go.
He's gonna roll a perception. I'm not gonna give him anything on it.
That is a 22.
14.
Well, it's all guys see this. Still, you gotta follow your gifts. And I'm gonna hold. If I took a coin out of his pocket or something, you know, if you're given a gift, you gotta use it. Here, have this back.
He looks at it. He bites it. Hey, wait, this is one of mine.
Yeah, right.
This tastes familiar.
This tastes familiar. He puts it back. I see where you're coming from, Whisper. But you know, my skill, and he has a dagger in his hand, he just kind of twirls it back and forth, is always to have your a blade in hand. I like to be as sharp-witted as what I carry in my pockets. And anyway, and as soon as he says this, someone comes up behind him and smashes a bottle into the back of his head. It just knocks him out instantly. He falls to the ground, and behind you see this huge, imposing-looking dude, and he's just staring right at you. You want to come into our town and take our turf? I don't think so. You notice that there are 4 guys total, 3 with him.
And is Bumble and Iris here?
Bumble takes off looking for Madame Iris. Madame Iris is in the back with Havel. You'll know that Madame Iris, no one's going to touch her.
Right.
But you and Still,
Yeah, and he's out cold.
and he's out cold.
So I would like to. The second, I mean, he has the chance to say that, but when Stilt falls, I would like to be already moving and spinning, and I'm gonna try and sweep his legs out from under him.
Do it.
And my dagger is coming out.
You want to do acrobatics?
Yeah,
All right,
sounds
do
good.
it.
Come on, Whisper. Where's my? There it is. Okay. That is just a 13.
Okay, let's see what his... you hit his legs, and he doesn't, it just kind of hurts you.
I think what we got here, mate, is a misunderstanding.
A problem. And he reaches down and grabs you by the collar. He's
It's
gonna-
just a little misunderstanding.
He's gonna attempt to grapple you. He's gonna do it at advantage because he's got 3 guys to help him.
Okay.
He rolled a 21
And do I get like
athletics.
athletics?
Or I think you can use
or
acrobatics.
acrobatics if you're on the receiving end.
That's just 17.
Okay, so he grabs you, and the 4 of them just quickly take you out into the alleyway, just out, and all of a sudden you just start feeling blows landing against you. Boom, boom, boom. So like you're outmatched, but what do you do? It said be non-lethal damage, but it's still
Yeah.
damage.
So as I'm sort of like getting rocked around, I think we've all had our fun right now. Why don't you let me buy you all a drink?
And a fist comes flying towards your head. What's your AC?
Well, I mean, if I have my armor on, it's 15.
He misses.
All right, and do I get a persuasion on that roll?
Go ahead.
I hope you net.
Oh, I mean, we could just get a drink. That is a 19.
All right. So one of the guys is like, all right. The guy who is hostile towards you doesn't seem like he's gonna stop. So he's still got you grappled. Do you wish to try to like get out of that?
Yeah. Yes, I do. So that's another acrobatics. I'll take it. That is a 17.
Oh, dang. Okay. He gets a +2.
I'm letting my arms go loose.
19. He crunches in.
Ah.
I don't know where you're going, pretty. But it ain't nowhere pretty. He's not very bright.
Oh, smash.
It's like me old grandma always said, violence never solves anything.
What's going on down there? You hear the gentle hum of a guitar coming from the edge of the alley. Excuse me? Excuse me?
They're robbing me. I'm being robbed.
Well, not today, I think not. You hear a flurry of a rapier, and you see a gentleman come walking down who looks rather pompous. It's your good old friend, Ernan, who you've never met.
All right.
Gentlemen, I believe that this poor folk... What's your name?
It's me friends call me Whisper. You can call me Whisper.
This gentleman here obviously has the disadvantage. So, I'm here to remedy the situation. I'm going to use my good friend, and unless you'd like to meet it, I suggest you go back inside.
I do what he says. I do what he says.
You see the guy let go of you, and he kind of looks over at Aaron and... It ain't worth it. And he'll walk back inside.
I don't know who you are, mister, but you could not have come at a better time if I had, prayed for you to show up. It's a miracle, I say.
Would it be the first time someone was on their hands and knees praying for good old Ernan?
Wow.
All right, that escalated quickly, but, let me buy you a drink. It's the least I could do.
Ernin Baldemar of the Baldemarians, perhaps you've heard?
You know, I don't get out that much, but I'll take your word for it. I'm Whisper. I'm just here getting the lay of the land.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Whisper. I just found myself right here in good old Andres. As you shake his hand, you get the sense that this person, they have this air about them, like a smell of the sea on them. And as you shake their hand, kind of look in their eyes for just a second, there is this faint smell. Perhaps it's destiny.
Can I do an insight?
Sure.
Okay. That is a nat 20.
Ooh. Whether for good or bad, you think that this person might just be in your life.
All right. Okay.
But there's something there, like an instant connection. Fast forward a few months, and you, in your possession, have a rather beautiful, ornate necklace. You're standing outside of a small warehouse in Gavra, and as you peer into the window, you hear just this person being pummeled. Where's the necklace? I'm not telling you a fucking thing. And you see Ernin strapped to a chair being hit in the face by a rather large gentleman.
Still in Andros?
Nope, they are in Gavra.
They're in
In
Gavra.
Gavra. Do I know?
You have stolen
Yeah.
a necklace from House Willemnia. And the gentleman inside is yelling, "That is the house sigil of Governor Arthur Wilmnus! We want it back!" And he's just punching the guy in the face. "I don't know shit about your damn sigil! I don't know nothing!"
And it's Aaron in there?
Yep, and he knows you have it.
Okay. All right. There's a door. Is it just the one guy in there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna take the necklace and I'm looking around. I'm in an alley.
Mm-hmm.
Is there someplace I can hide it?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna hide the necklace.
You hide it under some crates,
Okay.
like under some burlap.
And then wherever if there's a door into this place, all right, I am going to come bursting in. Mate, you gotta get out of here. The guards on the way. The guards are on their way.
Deception.
Yeah. What was the name of that house again?
House
Willemnius.
Willemnius.
We're supposed to get a list.
Willendos.
Oh, we were sent them.
I sent them to you.
You did?
Yeah.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
That hurts.
That's good.
That is a 5.
You rolled a 6.
House Willendos. They someone tossed me a copper to tell me to come here and warn you.
You see Erinin. I don't think he's buying it. And he goes to kick him in the legs behind. So Erinin's going to try to
All right.
kick this guy in the leg. He fails horribly.
How?
Come on, man!
So immediately my hands go up and I'm like, I'm telling you, how I was just walking down the street. Someone from House of Willendos told me I should come here and tell you that the guards are after you, and I'm gonna kick him in the balls. Hands up.
I don't know you.
Advantage. You have advantage.
All right.
That's my first. I don't know you.
I don't know you. That's my first.
My boy's not a ghoul.
All right. So I rolled a 15.
You hit him.
All right.
Oh! He just falls to the ground. Oh!
My knife is out and I'm immediately cutting Erin's
I
bond.
thought you were gonna say.
Cutting his throat.
You should know Whisper by now.
Erinin kind of grabs you by the shoulder. I knew you'd come back for me.
Come on, we gotta go right now.
So as you start to exit the building, I want you to imagine like a free frame Starsky and Hutch, like. And our vision comes
All
to an
right.
end.
That's beautiful.
Well, ain't this a fine mess our boys have gotten themselves into?
Now, Bo and Luke,
Just some
we're
good old boys.
Some good old boys.
Aaron and Whisper. We're about as deep in as they
They
could
were
be.
about as deep as they could get. That's so deep.
At what point are you gonna drive the general off a ramp?
I mean, the opening credits.
Yeah.
But you don't have to go far at all.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm looking for a good song. Oh, wait, no, I got the song. So a song's about to play, and that's not going to be it.
Is it Scary Wind?
Dude,
Scary Wind. Yeah.
Scary Wind.
we have, I just rewatched that movie. Absolutely love it.
Scary Wind?
Scary Wind.
What?
The witch.
Oh, the
Witch.
Witch.
did
Oh,
not
yeah,
like
that's-
that movie.
I
oh,
love
so
that movie.
creepy.
Do we have a name of today's game?
He loved it.
The Gods of Gavra.
Ooh.
Right here. Right here.
What?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know what.
Alderian Titus.
Oh shit.
You see beams of energy erupting from him as the scepter of Astarius lifts up. I've had enough. Until he looks. Molel. From the water's reflection, a wizard comes forth, one step at a time. Mal El Siphus is the creator of the Siphus Order, as well as the Crystalline Order. He is also the progenitor of the Blades from his namesake. As he enters into this place, he looks over at Alderian Titus, and with a wave of his hands, the 3 blades exit yours and float around him.
Oh. Does anyone die from that?
I think Kevin died.
He does not.
Oh.
He does not. Oh my god. Savage. The blade seems to have lost some power since its last incarnation. Mal-El takes a step forward and looks at Alderian Titus with eyes that have passed millennia. I have waited a very long time for this. You will not escape me again. Very well. You die here. With scepter in hand, Alderian Titus takes a step forward, Mal-El, as the 3 blades float, and with another raise of his hand, you see the other 3 crystalline order raise. They don't look alive. It is as though he is animating their armor. And here's where the question lies. How does this fight go? So, I want to pose some things to you. Mal-El is about to fight Alderian Titus. Alderian Titus has the Dark Scepter. I want you to think about how this fight could go in terms of what you would like. Perhaps Mal-El defeats Alderian Titus. This is where he wins. He's been waiting a very long time. This would be the end of the Forge of Karagas, and it would also tie up a loose thread from our last campaign. Does Alderian Titus escape? Does Alderian Titus win? I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen for each scenario. There are consequences. Obviously, the more one side wins, something else will happen. But I want you as players to have some autonomy to basically think about how this is going to go for our campaign.
Ooh.
I have mine.
Okay, you don't have to raise your hand.
No! I raised my hand.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway,
No, just I want to throw mine before I lose my train of thought. My initial thought is they're both like just badass, right? But I just love this idea of Mal-El and everything that he's created. Like I just think of him as like the top of the top, right? We don't see him, like he's awesome. And I personally would love to see it where like Mal-El has Titus down like on his last leg, but he's somehow able to escape at the very end. And I think that would prove like how tough Mal-El is. Like he was almost able to take down Alderian Titus on his own, but it still kind of keeps things rolling with Titus.
Okay.
What exactly do we know about Mal-El?
You know very little.
Yeah.
So the player-wise, you know that he was the one that stood at the lighthouse,
He's the one that Count Montague met.
and he's the one that Montague
And, like,
met, and he also the one
he
that
made the
showed
deal.
you the mirror.
He made the deal with Montague.
Yes, he did.
That's why
He was just the old librarian.
Okay.
Are we gonna all go through what we want our
It's
ideas?
really
to
up to you guys. This is your chance.
I like the idea of him escaping because I don't think a really savvy, smart villain fights to the death. I think they know when they're getting beaten and they run.
Yeah.
So I see him trying to escape.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be cool, because he's been a villain for a long time, like in a lot of campaigns. I think if they fought, that it would be cool for, and like this might not be, people might not like this, but I think it'd be cool for him to essentially destroy the Siphus Blades and use the last of his energy to take down Titus and also destroy himself.
So they both go.
Yeah, they both die.
And the
he,
artifacts.
But like almost like a sacrifice to that.
What if, riffing on that, like they're like locked in combat, and we think we're helping, like we intervene because we're worried about Malel, and actually it's our intervention that allows him to escape.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like we think we're
God.
trying to
I
help.
don't know, but then we'll make
like that.
enemies
With
like,
Maul and we don't want that.
Why do we
Like,
hate
we're-
ourselves?
Why do we hate it? I feel like the dad from Bluey is like, I do this to myself.
So it doesn't have
Love
to be
it.
that. I would love for us to get involved somehow. So
I was
they're
gonna
like
say, I
sitting there
definitely
blasting
think-
at each other. We intervene somehow.
No.
And
Okay,
that's
so
it goes poorly. That's
we
the story
know-
of Whisper's life.
we know that what all is Alderian Titus responsible for? Going way back to the very beginning, because
God.
there's a lot. There's a lot, but like, what are some of the major points that showcase, like, for the viewers?
He's old. He's as old as I am.
Right.
That
was
doesn't
just gonna
make
be your
him bad.
Right.
So I think
What's wrong?
that
That is only negative. Just too
I
old.
think that there are I think there are bigger villains in this campaign, and I don't think Titus has to be the big villain.
You want to
campaign.
clear him out.
Well, kind of, because I think that there's a
Clear
lot
the
more going
board.
on. And I don't mean he has to be gone or dead. He could be so weakened that he is like.
My
God,
knee
for
jerk
this
reaction
campaign,
is I don't want either of them to die because they're both such interesting
Yeah.
characters to me. The thing that popped into my head is what if Malel somehow captures Alderian Titus or somehow imprisons him for somewhere for some amount of time in some kind of dimension that we have no concept of.
So
And
he's out
that
of this campaign, essentially. Like,
Maybe.
maybe
Okay.
maybe not.
He's locked behind.
But we just know
something.
that at the immediate moment, they're both kind of like at a
Standstill.
an impasse, and they just both kind of disappear, and their battle kind of just like goes beyond what we can
So,
perceive at level 3.5.
as powerful as Titus is, it seems like Malel is a lot more powerful potentially. But it's kind of hard to say as players to know like the power level
Well, we're kind
difference.
of. Dustin's essentially saying we can kind of.
Choose that,
And
that's
Alderian
really hard.
Titus is weakened right now.
yeah.
In that
Right.
very first clash with the 3 wizards, he got hurt pretty bad, and that's the only reason we were able to like even come close to him.
Right.
What if he what if he smashed the scepter?
Yeah.
Like he smashes the scepter, which allows him to escape, but now he doesn't have the scepter.
Yeah.
So like he's out there, he's alive, but he had to sacrifice his major artifact to
And I think
escape.
Mal-El would have to take the pieces of this.
Probably.
Oh, and maybe they corrupt him.
Oh, geez.
Stop doing this, Martin!
To me, the Crystalline Order and the Order of the Blade, they seem so powerful. I don't know at this point, with Titus as weak as he is, unless he truly does escape, I don't see how Titus could beat Malel in a fight.
Well,
I think that's the
unless he
there is a
uses
chance that he
everything.
has
Yeah.
the power of the green-eyed god
Yeah.
that he's reaching out to as well.
But
So-
that could be the reason.
reason.
The reason that he does escape, though.
Well,
You
wow,
know,
yes.
like you said, he smashes the scepter.
he takes over Aaron for the rest of the campaign. If
Yeah.
you don't know.
Maybe he's been in here the whole time.
What's yours?
I
Just kidding.
think Mal-El should die from it because I believe that's more interesting than like, oh, he's fine. Because as we've seen, Titus is crazy powerful, and with him being injured, it is still the case. I do like the idea of him as a last-ditch effort using the scepter as a way to get himself out of here, but also a way of at least hitting Mal-El hard enough where he's out.
I think it would be interesting for us as characters to not know exactly if they. So if Mal-El went down for the crystalline order, or for. I would almost as characters like to not know exactly what happened.
I don't see them both dying here. I just don't see him dying here. But it'd be cool, like, if Mal-El went down and we just see, like, spectral hands, like, pull his body back into, like, the realm of mirrors, and then we don't know what happens.
I think that the fountain where they came out should glaze over into an Alderian mirror, and as Titus dies, the green eyes come and pull him in.
Like the Shadow Man. Are you ready?
So I've heard everything. It sounds to me like, I mean, you guys all have different ideas.
Yeah.
So is there anything that like rose to the top as you heard everybody?
They both live.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, or we don't know if.
Actually, I
they'll
don't
live.
think that rose to the top. Several of you said like you wanted one to die or one like or them both to escape.
If they fight, I think. Can we all agree that if they fight, that like neither one of them should walk out unharmed?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
They, like
Yeah.
this should.
And I
Someone's
absolutely
missing
think
half
that
a
there needs to be
face.
some sort of consequence with us being right there in a BBEG.
Yeah, my
level
character wants to get
20.
the F out of
Yeah.
wherever we're at.
Yeah.
Kevin, I don't want either of them to die, just because we just met Mal-El.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want him
like-
to die. I don't know if I necessarily want him to die, but I think that they need to be
Something
So-
needs to happen.
Oh, yeah,
damaged from
absolutely.
this
Yeah,
that
yeah,
there's
I'm
like
fine
a
with that.
recovery
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I
Like,
just, I just don't
really-
want their story to end.
I don't see
want-
like a huge winner in this fight, I guess. I don't see like one
I would
victorious.
feel the same way.
I don't feel a winner and I don't feel like a loser. Like I don't see him. I don't see like a success story here, but I also don't see them both dying here, like in front of level 3 characters. I just don't.
I think Titus should be worse off than Mal-El.
I think so too.
I
He's already hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just think that like
We think he
Titus,
died.
even if he doesn't die, he gets like fucked up.
Or we-
Mal-El could be really hurt.
We think he
not
died,
to
but then
same
like the
level.
scepter doesn't break, and Mal-El is pretty much like his soul is still somehow connected to the scepter.
Or if they just get sucked into each other's dimensions.
Mal-El can take
Titus
it
goes
back.
into the weird world of mirrors, and then Mal-El gets sucked into the scepter or something. I don't know. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass at this point.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to put into this gumbo pot before it finishes cooking?
Hear me out. Trashing comes in.
With a jetpack.
Yeah, Trash King wins this battle.
Justice for
Oh,
justice.
I think that there should be a battle,
Coach
right?
Weir.
And right before like one of them strikes down, Trash King just like lands, and then they like both go.
Yeah,
into their
okay.
homes.
Trash King
So-
finds the
They,
scepter.
they stop and high five.
I love it.
Trash King is the green-eyed god.
Come on, spoilers.
Trash King Titus? Question mark.
Ooh.
I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision.
I don't think that we made it.
I don't think it was helpful at all.
No, I would say we need to take a vote. We could take a vote.
We just gave him ideas for something in the future, though.
Wait, did he just okey doked us? He just made us write the story, so he didn't have to prep today.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
it's bull-
He didn't prep anything for that whisper story. That was
No,
on the
that
top
was-
of his head.
He spent all his time on the Lego.
No, that's been done for days.
Fair.
Are you? You think that Dustin takes weeks to do a Lego?
Okay, I'm trying to. No. So what I'm actually doing is like I want the music to be right. So give me one
Oh,
second.
okay.
TV
He's writing
recommendation:
everything down.
Fallout.
Was it
I
good?
I love
have
this.
heard it.
Oh,
I'm like, halfway through episode 5, I think.
Yeah.
I've heard a really
This has always
good
been a
thing
good
about
one for us.
it. Fallout?
This song.
Oh.
So, Technomancer, can we get the music up a little? The two of them begin to wage war against one another. The first thing that happens is Mal-El sends one of the Siphus blades spinning at Alderian Titus, who leaves the scepter down, grabs it out of the air, and literally cuts one of the other wizards completely in half. Now holding the scepter of passion, you see him just ignite into rage as he goes running forward. What do you do?
Wait, so
Run away.
who caught it?
Alderian Titus caught the
He's
Siphus
running.
blade of passion and is
He's
now
running at
running
Mal-El.
right toward Mal-El.
I back up.
I run.
Okay, hang on. One at a time.
I would back up.
So just so everyone is aware, this beam that hit knocked you down.
Yeah.
So I just want you to think so you're like you don't have to think about it in terms of like the 6 seconds. I want you to think about what your character's gonna do in this moment. Like backpedaling, crawling on the ground, trying to get out. Like, are you scurrying frantically? Like, what are you thinking?
I would stand up and I would back up at
Okay.
this point in time because I wouldn't think I was any match for any of this.
Okay.
This is the guy who was. I mean, we've watched him possess Silas. We've watched him. I'm on the ground and I am trying to lob a shot at his leg.
Like a
Crossbow.
crossbow. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I will. Watch this, everybody. That's not bad. How about a 20? 30-20.
The shot goes through his leg.
Yes.
Damage.
Big old D6 damage. 6 points.
All right. I'll be right down.
So like I'm lying on the ground. Look, the smoke's everywhere. I'm wiping my face off. I see him running.
All right.
So, I had the blade of passion ripped from my hands.
It's now in his.
Yeah, you don't have any of them.
Oh no. Alright, and I was actually sprinting towards him as all of this happened, and then Mal-El came in. How close is Titus to Mal-El at this point?
He's about 60 feet away.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to reach into my bag and take something out that somebody should maybe hit with something like a firebolt.
Bag of beans?
I'm going to throw a glycerin bomb.
Okay.
Yes.
No, too bad you bought it from that bad merchant. It doesn't.
He seemed pretty
It worked
confident
pretty
about
well
this
with
one. Oh yeah, that's gonna be 18,
You throw it at Alderian Titus.
and it's not gonna blow up. But I'd like to kind of maybe like it lands just before him and slides.
Oh, it's still in the
his
air.
feet. Okay, all right. If anybody would like to hit that,
Jamie.
that's my turn.
Helena is in pure shock. Like, she comes from a world of baddies and magic and power, and this is the
Baddies.
first baddies. This is like the first real encounter where it's even like somewhat of a match of her people, and she knows that it's not gonna be good. It's not something that you mess with. You don't intervene with it. So she's just like looking around frantically. She's like, we need to back up. We need to back up.
Yeah.
Like, she is
Well, and, like,
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
have no
Right.
stake in this fight.
like,
really.
she can understand the
Yeah.
power that is in this fight, and she's like, nope.
Normandy.
Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it did. Wait.
Or Kevin.
Yeah.
I definitely kind of along the same lines of Helena. The moment Mal-El arrives, I recognize, okay, shit's going down. And I've been standing right next to Titus the entire time, so I'm scrambling away like crab walking backwards, recognizing that this newcomer is against one of my oldest enemies, and I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a bless on him, myself, and Bjorn. Sure.
Okay. Awesome. How do you cast the bless?
With my warhammer again, kind of similar to Bane, where a little shard of crystal comes out of the hilt, and I just kind of like nick my neck. But instead of this black inkiness, it'll be kind of mixed with light. It'll go through up into the head, and I'll just kind of whip it out, and the 3 little kind of like glints of light just kind of hit each one of us in the chest.
Awesome.
I was trying to look at this thing I was doing. It doesn't do the right thing. Seeing him throw his thing, I'm going to, or Normandy's going to shuffle upwards with his book in hand as he goes to reach out. The book's going to flip to a page as he makes a triangle in the air and flicks a firebolt at his bottle.
So, you do this. Mal-El takes 2 more of the Cyphus blades and throws them at the same time. As he does, you see the firebolt go to hit the nitro, and as it does, Alderian Titus throws the blade into the ground and lifts his hand out, and right as it begins to explode, you see this concussive ball of force go around the explosion as Alderian Titus just whips it back at the wall.
Oh.
Super cool though.
It blows the entire side of the castle, just so you feel it go behind you, just. And as it does, 2 of the Cyphus blades go flying in to Alderian Titus.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
We did it.
Distracted him.
So as the blades go through, you see Mal-El is running up and just like basically, I want you to imagine missile bombardment of magic missiles, just like 15 going off at the same time.
That's better.
No, it's too much. I'll grab the staff. So as this happens, the blades are flying around, and next thing you guys want to do?
You got another one
Where
of those
is
bottles?
Cassiandros?
She has escaped,
She did.
Yeah, the
She
guards
did.
took
She's
her
gone.
out.
Okay.
but the whole side of her castle is now blown apart.
Is the fountain portal still there?
It is.
How are they close to it, or have they moved away from it?
No, Mal-El is standing right in front of it.
I would move that. I would move towards Mal-El. I would move that way.
Okay.
Like if I'm still backing up, but I would back up like that way.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah, I'm not doing much.
We'll just go around the table again. I think we'll
I
this way.
would like to see if I can. So like I was on the ground, and now I'm kind of scurrying. I remember, I don't know if all the columns dropped, but there were columns in this room.
Yep,
right?
they're starting to. A couple of them falling back.
So I'm sort of trying to get around behind Titus, hoping he can't see me. To
Sure.
Try and backstab him with a.
Oh, you're gonna
crossbow.
go up to him?
No.
Oh, okay.
With a crossbow shot.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Oh, that is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 points of damage, and then I sort of whoosh again, shadow behind a column.
Okay. You were knocked prone by the explosion.
They took him back.
Yeah,
Take him out, right?
before she'd even exposed
Okay.
herself.
Does Titus look like he's getting hit by super magic missiles so hard I couldn't approach
No.
him for melee?
You think that? I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. Approaching him with melee, you think is like that would be it.
Suicide.
Okay. That's not bad.
There's literally a break.
Like he is literally protecting himself, like with shields, as like 15 magic missiles are
Oh,
blowing across.
I
him.
thought he was like almost done. Because
Oh,
he got
no.
two
Not at all.
Well, he got 2 Cyphus blades through the belly.
And not to mention a couple crossbow bolts.
But it's
And
still
some
not
level.
even. It's like barely going through that armor.
Yeah. I mean,
Trevor's like, I could beat him.
I could.
His war hammer's gonna get us.
Poor hammer. That's Helvegan. I'm gonna go ahead and. Where's the staff?
It's right behind him.
He had to drop it. I'm gonna run around, stand up, and I'm going to, I guess, use my dash action to try to reach the staff.
You will reach it. Are you sure?
So you just said going over there would be like suicide, which would be going right behind him, right?
Great.
But he had to drop it, and then he kept moving forward, right?
You are welcome to go grab the staff.
I'm so afraid of him grabbing the staff. Okay, so that's 2 people saying no. Okay, so I'm next to
I think
the
if you
staff.
want to do that, you can, but like just know you might die.
Yeah. Not mine.
And, okay, so here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to ready my axe so that if he tries to reach for the staff, I will attack him.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Again, Helena knowing the possibilities, and she sees her friends that are simple-minded to her and
Some of us haven't been
not
around
magic, you know, inept.
Just because I like trees doesn't make me simple-minded.
Anyways, so she's seeing this, and I just picture this in slow motion, right? Like they're going at each other, like this is just this huge fight. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And she sees her friends from here, and she's just gonna be screaming in slow motion, like, fall back.
But everybody's
just-
moving at normal speed. And
No.
you're just yelling.
Yeah, I'm yelling.
She's
in slow
yelling
motion.
in slow motion.
No, but that's
Aaronin is actually like he has gotten up and he's near you and he grabs you by the shoulders and he starts pulling you back.
okay.
At this, like, there's so much magic in this room that the walls are beginning to just quake. So, like, Martin, as you're running and you go, like, behind him to shoot that, like, missiles are literally deflecting off of his shield, like, flying past you.
I know that the best that I could possibly do is just distract him maybe a little bit. So I'm going to kind of just run behind one of the columns just for a little bit of protection, and take my warhammer and I'll slam it into the ground and cast Toll the Dead.
Do it.
So
He's gotta make a
wisdom save.
He fails.
Oh, really? Wow.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Yeah.
9 damage.
You guys have done 23 damage to him. All right. On his turn.
You didn't let Eli go.
Oh, sorry, Eli.
What's the? How far away would I be from him?
I would say 30 feet.
Oh. That changes everything.
die.
I'm going to hold up my hand as the book will flip to another page as I simply push my hand and cast Mage Hand and try to get it to go towards the staff.
Okay.
Because if I'm right,
That thing's heavy.
60
right?
feet.
Yeah.
Mage hand?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh, is it?
It'll get to the staff, but it can't lift it.
It says 10 pounds.
It's more than 10 pounds.
Ah.
Drag it?
Can I drag it?
Just try to grip. I'm going to say that your mage hand burns out as it gets near the staff.
Aww.
Good thoughts.
That's my stuff.
I'm gonna start moving back towards
Okay, you start moving back. All right, gang. Alderian Titus on his turn literally lifts his hand and the staff goes flying toward him, just like Mjolnir.
How close am I to?
The staff?
Well, the staff, him.
I would say the staff was about 15 feet away,
Okay. And how close was I to him?
or 10 feet.
Okay, because I did. If he went for the staff, I wanted.
He didn't
to attack.
move for the
He
staff.
didn't. It just.
He's
Yeah.
Mjolniring it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna grab it.
Okay, so he Mjolnirs the staff, and as he does, he spins it, and light erupts out of it like a shockwave, and it just slices through the other two of the
Mages.
mages, just and they burn out. So as it hits them, they literally disintegrate. Just and as he does that, he brings the scepter back down, and a green light fires toward Malel. Malel lifts his hand very Goku style, and as the beam goes in, he's trying to absorb it. Think like Yoda from the. And as this happens, you see that conflux of magic hit, and just starts bending and buckling, and it's like flying out in different directions and just destroying everything in its path. Just the two of them literally caught in a beam of magic. What do you do?
Harry Potter.
Guys, I think we should get out of here. I don't know how much better we're going to do.
Can I see anything through the fountain?
You can. You see the fortress of the crystalline oil order in the land of Ix, a land of crystals much like the shard you wear around your neck.
I think we should go through here.
Please don't.
Oh, now
That
you've
means
done,
do
now
it.
you've done it.
Yeah, I It's another portal, like the one we went through before.
It's not.
You don't know that.
You have no concept of magic.
I know it's a
Kevin.
portal, but it's not one of my portals.
Or you could ask Malel.
I don't think
He's
he's
a
gonna
little
respond
busy.
to me.
You go to the crystalline order.
It's just like
We
walk up.
said our other characters were in the land of it.
And just because he's fighting Alderian doesn't necessarily mean that he is on our side and will help us and is a good idea for us to.
He's a real.
Does it seem like we could get out of this castle?
Yeah, I mean, behind Mal-El is the door leading out of the castle.
Okay, so I for this round is stay right here by this portal.
I'm just gonna say we are nothing to Mal-El. This is someone that he's been trying to kill for a millennia. So he doesn't care if we die in this crossfire.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's a really
saying.
great point. So I'm gonna do an insight check. Titus is preoccupied in his worm magic destroying everything, and I'm at his back at this point. Insight check, how bad would it be if I took one really strong blow at him?
You will
like
die.
attack? I will die if I attack him. I'm glad I didn't even have to roll for that. So I'm gonna
Where's
run to
your
the door.
insight?
Okay.
Yeah, I think Whisper's learned his lesson. So I go sprint. You know, I'm on the back of those columns. The sky is open behind me, where that huge, and I'm just like sprinting, low sprint towards the door.
I also
Can you
think this
Naruto
is
run though?
This is also a portal full of crystal glints.
Just so Aaron's yelling at you, leave it! Leave it!
There's crystals.
Yeah.
Shiny.
I'm just gonna run huddled with.
Pretty.
So at this,
Aaron.
things are beginning to fall from the ceiling, and Aaron's kind of like, he's got his hand over your head, and you guys are running for
How
the
close
door.
is the portal to the door?
It was like
25 feet.
Okay, so has everyone made it to the door if they run to the door?
I think everyone will make it very
I would
close.
have been running. Yeah.
We didn't do this. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. It wasn't us.
Vive moi, vive moi.
Yeah. So I would, if everyone on this turn ends up passing me, I would go with them if none of them listened.
Okay. We got the Vey and the
Door.
wizard. Oh, you head to the
I'm
door?
going to the door.
Okay, one of the stray missiles comes firing at you, one of the magic missiles. What? Do you have shield?
deck save.
I do, but I don't have any second level spells anymore.
It's only a first level spell.
No, it's not. It's a second.
Shield is?
Nope,
so.
it is a first level spell. I don't have any more of those.
Okay, well, you take 4 damage.
Uh-oh, he's already in the yellow.
Oh, really? The 4 damage? It was for flavor. I didn't know it was going to do
You did 11 damage
hope
to me in
is that
one
we'll
turn.
long
I was
rest
half dead.
Yeah. Once everybody starts heading that direction, I'll bolt over there as well.
Okay.
Who was the bloke who came out of the fountain? What the hell is going on?
We're running.
Come from a world of crystal glints.
Oh, I've never seen any glints like that before.
Ah, there
I've
it
never
is.
seen no glint.
None of you
There it
saw
is.
it.
All right. As you reach the door, each one of you kind of looking back, the fight comes to its conclusion. As the beams fire off, the 3 Cyphus blades behind Alderian Titus go firing into him. The beam goes dark for a second, and as he kind of falls to the ground with 3 blades, great swords through him, Mal-El pulls the scepter out of his hand. You see Mal-El as he's holding it, trying to imbue the weapon, attune it to him. It starts to burn him, just like he starts to look like ash. And you see him like kind of ashing out. Alderian Titus, I will store you forever in Pleth. Forever. And he goes to hit, and as he does, you see Alderian Titus, you first. And as he pushes the beam back, the 3 Cyphus blades also go firing into Mal-El. So, the beams hit all of Alderian Titus. You see Alderian Titus literally turn into darkness and go into the scepter. But all of the magic that he casts hits Mal-El. Mal-El drops the scepter and he goes literally into the portal behind him as a wave of magic and the Cyphus blades go into the portal as well. And you hear this horrible shattering sound as though Alderian Titus' last move was to not just hit Mal-El, but to shatter the fortress behind him.
Where did the scepter go?
It falls to the ground. and the portal shuts.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
That was gross.
Oh.
Oh, we need an adult for this.
I'm elderly. It's okay.
So Titus is in the staff? He got
We don't-
absorbed into the staff.
Far off, unknown to you, six more people on the ship suddenly wake up. On the ships heading toward the maelstrom, leaders of each of the ships. What are we doing here?
Oh.
Nice. Demons.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
The scepter sits on the floor of Gavra.
Do we hear fighting stop?
The fighting stops.
Well, we didn't leave the room.
You know, as you watched this, you know that if that beam of energy had not gone through the portal, it would have destroyed most of the castle.
Thanks, Crystalline Order.
I go to the staff?
Hold on. I'm gonna just stop you.
Now Titus has possessed Malel.
Not you.
We should be careful with that, but also, where can we put that so no one? I don't trust any of the people around here with that.
Thash, do you have any ideas what it is, what it does, where it came from?
Matthias does not answer you.
Ah, crap. Ooh.
So Titus gets sucked into the staff, but before he does, he shatters into.
Do we
the-
realize that?
Hmm?
Do we really? Realize
I think that you have to, you got to choose your characters. Like you guys know it.
Whisper has no idea what.
Okay, Whisper's like no clue. But you do know that the scepter has been possessing people.
Yeah.
Like, truly help.
Well, I think we gotta find the Marquis and tell her what.
No,
I mean,
no.
What the hell?
Oh yes, but we can't let them. I'm sorry, we can't let anyone just have that.
That big stick.
Yeah.
Oh no, it seems very dangerous.
Yeah, we got to do
Who was
something with
the
it.
holder of the
Do your
staff?
people? Do you remember where you guys had artifacts? What did you do with?
Yeah, right. Torin, he'll know. Torin will know what to do.
I don't.
Yeah, Torin, what do we do?
I will go up
Do you
to the
have a big
staff.
box like you were in?
No. I'll kneel down next to it, and I'll kind of put my hand over it. Sethis, we haven't had much time together. Maybe we have. I honestly don't know. We need to protect these people. And at the immediate moment, I think we're the only ones who can do that. And I will grab it.
So as you go down to grab it, you hear a voice in your head reach back out from somewhere in the twilight. Through the door. That's all it says.
I will walk up to Tor.
D100.
I'm gonna walk up just behind you.
You do not want a 1.
Oh.
78.
Next time, you do not want a 1 or a 2.
Ooh.
The
But
scepter,
he's picked it up.
he picks it up. As you grab it, you feel power coursing through it as though if this item were attuned to you, oh, the possibilities. But also, attuning it would release something inside.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
What do you want to learn?
You want to burn out your brain?
What type of magic it is?
Sure.
I'm not going to count that as a roll.
Okay.
It was high.
I like the
It
way
was
you
a-
looked at it first.
It was a
though.
bit. That was
That's
not.
all right. Yeah,
It was,
I saw you
it
drop
was a
it.
17.
Shenanigans.
It was a 17. 9.
Okay. You do not know. What you do know, though, is it's none of the schools of magic that you study.
Well, I'm behind Torin, and I want to try to use, like, my threads.
Because it's a homebrew thing.
I want to try to use my threads of life to see if there is like a semblance of life in that staff.
7.
What?
There are
There's
7
7
lives in the scepter.
Still. Torin, we there's still life force.
So I
in
wanna
that.
just like you're gonna know that there are 7, but as you are sitting there, literally you see firing into the scepter 6 more, like as he's holding it.
Okay, now there's lots of souls in that.
7.
7. What are we gonna do with it? I honestly don't even want the Marquis or anyone to see it.
It weighs about 25 pounds.
Okay.
So Mage Hand had no chance
It's-
of picking it up.
It needs to go. It needs to go through the door. I'm not sure exactly what that means.
Do we have a way to
Then
make it more manageable to carry?
Can we break it up into pieces?
Or can you, like, shrink it?
I don't have anything like that.
Wumbo.
As you are all talking, guards begin to pour into this room. You see about 15 guards, and behind them, far down the hallway, you see Selendra Cassiandros. One of the guards comes up. They've all got spears, and they're pointing them at you. Back up! Back up! Back! Back!
You saw who was fighting, and you know that we're on your side.
Selendra will approach. It's not them. She comes walking into the room. What just happened?
Something far, far beyond our understanding.
Oh, stupid.
I think whatever was in Silas was in you, my lady. At least for a little while. And then it came out and tried to kill us. And then another bloke showed up and they fought
the
each other.
Crystal
From, from the Crystal Land, and they blew that hole in the wall.
It was all there.
It was crazy.
What happened?
That was a very succinct summary.
That is what happened.
Honestly, I think you did a pretty nice job, Whisper.
After you were taken, Titus, the figure that was she conscious when she was she was carried out.
She was carried out.
You were possessed by some form of dark entity. We don't exactly know what it is yet.
I could feel him.
It's the same that was in Silas.
I could feel him moving around in my mind, and I couldn't stop it. You have my thanks. What a fool I've been. Playing these games. I'm so sorry. From now on, you have my respect. I will not lie to you anymore. I am the Black Queen.
Oh.
Huh.
I thought that you were more trouble than you were worth. But from now on, this kingdom is as much yours as it is mine. I used you. I used my own people. I knew that if I turned the houses against themselves, I could get the strength back that my family once had over Gavra. I still can. I could use it for good.
Were you doing bad things? I mean, besides trying to kill us, that wasn't cool, but that's fine. I appreciate your honesty.
Not as bad as Velpa. I got close so that I could learn more about what he was doing. He's the reason that the plague is spreading across the southeastern part of Scarsden right now. He was going to use the fear as a stranglehold around the entire city. With your ledgers, I can force the Felricks under my command. And with the ledgers you found about Velpa, I can force the Velpins under my hand. After that, Arthur he'll cave. I already have the House of Ledgers, and I guess what I'm trying to say is I can bring Gavra back under my rule, but I'm sorry.
She'll whisper. Did she lose her rule? Like, she's always been.
Yeah, she didn't lose any power.
No. She just was afraid of it, right?
Yeah.
Marquis, I believe at this point
You see
You
a
ha-
couple of the advisors, sorry, they come up and like, my lady. No, like they're trying to tell her to stop, but you cut through.
I believe this is an opportunity of new beginnings for you, and that your future actions can decide the fate of this kingdom for good or for bad. And if what you say is true, make this kingdom great.
And stop taking the darkness out of people.
What? Oh, from this. I'm telling you, that's not me. I'm not sure what that was. What can I do to help?
Where do we need to take that?
We need to get rid of this. It is not.
Past door.
I suspect it might be the portal, the waygate, but I don't know where exactly to send it.
What about? I think I have it figured out. What about the Dios Ostium? Door of God. It's in the chain city.
But
It's a large door.
didn't that girl say that she recognized the green light? Maybe she knows something about this.
What girl?
Not the chain city.
The girl
chain
with all the
fortress.
pirates. That's really sassy, and we kind of like her a lot.
And we kind of have to find them.
Well, I sent them a note to come back.
On your bat.
But they're
We don't know if
the
it made it.
they're the only ones that actually seem to have any recollection of what this green light represents. They kind of they recognized it.
I know what you could do to help us. Our ship, we didn't come back on our ship. If you could help get word to our ship and see if you have scouts or anyone out on the sea to see if they're coming back.
Where did you travel?
Shattered Isles.
The Shattered Isles.
And
I'll
we
send an envoy. She looks over and nods, and they leave. I'll send 3 ships.
Because we have to deal with
We
your
won't know
woman,
anything
too.
for about a week or 2.
Oh.
well,
We can manage until then.
and my lady, I just want to say, like, me old Graham always said, whisper. The first time you try and pick a lock, it may not go right, and you just gotta try again. And you gotta turn the key again, and then sometimes it opens. And as I'm telling you this, I'm realizing this is probably the wrong story to share with you. But the point I'm trying to make is you can start again. And as for me, I can't speak for everyone, but I still have business on the mainland, and now I know how dangerous that sounds, but I think that's where a lot of our roads are leading.
I think that's where that needs to go, right? But I think we gotta get that crew back.
Right, so maybe we could go out to that ship.
And also, sometimes you just have to take care of people who are more trouble than they're worth. So it's okay. No hard feelings.
What about the bloody ship we need?
Right.
Yeah,
We can get that
second
later.
that.
The Maelstradamus.
that a real
The
ship?
Maelstrom, is that the
Is
official
that
name?
real?
I
Yeah,
love
the
that.
ship.
So
Yeah,
since we're not lying to each other anymore, is that a real ship?
That can get us through the maelstrom.
In order for me to procure that ship for you, I will need to shatter Velpin's hold over the trading company.
And what do you need from us to make that happen?
And with
I have everything I need.
And we have your back with that. Ain't a good Velpin. Even bad ones are bad.
I'm going to offer you. I want to ask, and I want you to tell me the truth. Where did you get this ledger,
What one?
Felric?
Hmm.
Ah, crap.
Yeah,
Can
where
you-
did we get that?
Can we talk without all these people?
Yes, leave us. Two of the two of the advisors will stay.
I believe I would like those two gone as well. At least
I'm sorry, I cannot allow that. They are both my most trusted advisors as well as my guards.
You're safe here, Normandy.
Well, I mean, she did just try to kill us.
that. And I'm going to point towards the hole in the wall.
How's the structural integrity of this castle?
Right now it's okay. It was pretty precarious for a while.
Precarious.
That's Blue's I knew you would.
I have friends and rather have places. I was once one of those friends, but I have since then left those friends. That's the best answer that I can give you without spilling nonsense.
So you have really no connection with the Felricks?
I used to. I used to be pretty high up with them.
How high up?
I knew
The leader as
The
if he were a
leader.
father.
I was getting to that. Stop getting me my business.
Family.
I knew Felric very well.
I will say, trust is a two-way street. So I'll take the first step since obviously you cannot. If you take this to him, the Felricks, tell them that they are to swear fealty to Selendra Cassiandros, meaning no matter what, I want resources and their support both on the council floor as well as in the House of Lords and Ledgers.
You have
Otherwise, I will take everything from them.
you have my word that they'll do this for you.
Should we have her deal with that guy from
I will keep
the
this.
Charlie guy?
You have until 40, you have 2 days.
Okay, well, we're down to one
much
day
money
with the
do we
other
need?
thing.
Actually, Your Grace, there is one other small problem. We owe a rather large sum of money to a rather unsavory bloke.
You're bringing this up.
I
Yeah.
think it's like 500
Gold.
gold pieces.
Yeah, that was,
We have that.
we were trying to
Fairly
get the
large
ledger.
sum of money.
Oh no, it was.
Well, he's running a whole drug cartel.
We're trying to we're trying to infiltrate the underworld. You see, to discover what was going on with the Velpins.
That's not Felpin.
I
No,
suppose 500 gold is the least that we can do for you.
Thank you.
I'm grateful.
I think it might have been 1,000.
It was not.
You're right, it wasn't. I'm sorry.
And maybe my friend Normandy could use a bandage.
I could
Maybe
use a
just
quick
like
rest.
somewhere to sleep.
Got like a burn mark from
I
the
can't.
rogue magic missile.
As you know, Gavra, the city is in civil unrest right now. I'm hoping that I'll be able to bring it back under command soon, but it will take some time. In the meantime, you're welcome to make use of the lower floors of the castle. Is there anything else I can do? Anything at all?
Do we have any ideas what we should do with this in the meantime?
Well, there's. I feel like you should hang on to it, but it's just really big.
What if we
That
wrap
could-
it up?
That should not be let out of our sights.
Yeah, can you make it smaller?
I don't think.
Does it look like it comes apart?
I don't think anything like this can be manipulated like that. It's too powerful.
Just carry it on your back.
Can I get a will save from you?
Absolutely.
So happy I
It's
did
like,
grab
bring
now.
it on.
Mm.
And if you hear it whispering to you, don't listen.
9.
So as you're holding it, you hear behind this this subtle laugh. The laugh, you feel like it just knows that one day you'll break. But what it reveals is you start to hear subtle screams, and you know that these are your people being erased.
I'm glad I didn't grab it.
Yep.
Milady, if I may say, your apologies are meaningful to us, but they may not be to others.
Yeah, you should probably. You know what? You gotta let Madame Iris come back and be safe. Because I liked her. You ran her out of here.
But also, as a woman that served high, you should not need to apologize for the decisions that you've made. To the lesser, only learn from your mistakes and do better personally.
Spoken like a true
Aristocrat.
Machiavellian.
Was that a dig? I think that was a dig.
We're just gonna.
Yeah, I think she was.
supposed to be nice.
I think she was insulting them.
Thank you for the advice. I will take it under advisement. I felt like you deserved the apology. I had put notes out for your lives, and you simply tried to sacrifice your own to save me. You deserved it. If that's all,
I think we could use some patching up.
Yeah.
I could use something.
What time of day is it?
I can't remember when you guys got here.
I think we got here pretty early.
Yeah.
I thought it was afternoon too.
Because
I
we
don't
went
know,
from
it's
crepes
been, like,
to here.
we
I
don't
thought
have-
it late afternoon.
We don't have that much time to go back and pay that guy the money. I think,
Right.
like, tonight or tomorrow.
Let us
guy.
rest for now. Tomorrow, we will deal with the Felricks and our other issue in the slums. My lady, we thank you.
Very well. Guards, she yells out. Guards come back in. Take them down. Show them treatment. Wash them up. For God's sakes, clean their clothes.
Now that was an insult.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll take a bath. That sounds very nice.
I think that could have. I think that went pretty well.
We could be dead.
She was trying to kill us this whole time.
Oh yeah, it's
Not
sort of
really. She
surprising to
wasn't
me.
really trying.
I kind of
hard.
found it attractive.
I knew that.
Actually, it was kind of.
There's something about a woman who wants to kill you. It just.
Via, are you saying maybe it was
In there.
that force inside of her that was making her try to kill us?
No.
No, it was her.
No.
I
it
think
was
that,
her.
Like,
That's
sometimes
more
that
recent.
you just do that when you're in power and you need
Oh.
to. And like,
Yeah.
we know-
I
we
wonder
know-
if she's the head of the Assassin's Guild. That would make sense, right?
We know that the Black Queen's been out
Who's-
for us for quite a while now.
Yeah,
Before.
but then the father guy stopped her, so he's more powerful.
Well, I think it's different
maybe
sects, right?
he doesn't
the,
even know
The
he's-
Hidden Father was the leader of the Thieves Guild, so we were in the Thieves Guild.
Oh yeah, maybe you should have like asked her to fix that whole problem you got going on. Are you not allowed there anymore?
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna work itself out.
You probably could have freed your gram too.
He doesn't want it.
She doesn't want her to be out.
Under certain circumstances, everyone wants to live Whisper.
Well,
You are living in the cell.
Are we in
Stop.
our private quarters? Because I don't want to be. I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
You don't.
No.
All right.
No. I'm gonna go take a bath.
All right, you go take a bath.
I'm perfectly fine. Do you want to go deliver that money so we don't waste time tomorrow?
Neither of you got injured.
I'm an amazing fighter, Whisper.
Oh, I mean, of course you are. I'm sorry, love. I shouldn't have said anything.
I had like 6 points of damage, so I could rest for like an hour. But we would be exhausted though.
I had 15.
But we also only need
4
don't need to
hours.
sleep the whole time.
Just a thought.
Oh, here's Aaron.
I kind of like that.
Well,
Here's our
honestly-
business manager.
I honestly need. I desperately need to sleep with my one hit point.
right. He was really messed up.
Like everybody looks like pretty okay,
Well-
and then Aaron is just like
We
fucked
could
up.
we could
Big old black
we
eye.
could sleep now and like rest a little bit now and then go out to that guy late at night because it seems like that's when it's happening out there anyway.
All right, let's do
Look
that.
at you and your slang.
Which guy did you buy it from again?
I had nothing to do with this.
Charlie. I don't know.
Can I do like a?
What was his
Charlie
name?
sounds good.
Can I roll any if I know anything about Charlie, the guy that bought the
I don't know
jester
if his
from?
name was Charlie. Bear just said Charlie.
Chuckster.
Go ahead.
I'm guessing you do because he's a big guy. He buys a lot of drugs from his family.
Yeah, you probably do know.
Am I rolling for this?
History.
19.
So, yeah, he's a low-level dealer.
Oh. You. How much do you pay?
Look, we were trying our best. We had to make a
got
deal.
a lot of stuff for 500. Well, we didn't pay anything. That's a problem.
That's right. It was from Charlie at the bazaar.
It was a loan.
From
Yeah, Charlie down at the bazaar. We had to tell him we were here to see the light, and he gave us a start.
Honestly, you weren't very much help.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
wasn't there.
You were in shock. But I'm gonna go to bed and toodles.
I want to say, with the protection of the marquee, we probably don't need to deal with a low-level drug dealer.
I just
Maybe we
don't
should
really
return
want.
that money.
No, let's just give him the money, and so we don't have to worry about it.
Felix do like their money.
But you don't want a debt like that hanging over your head.
It's just not worth it.
I mean, some of
And
us.
we have the money.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And so we're gonna just get rid of the drugs. We don't have to like sell them to old people or anything. Well, who would do that? Who call her a sicko? We'll go out on the street, looking to sell. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know you guys were very against that plan, so we did not sell the drugs.
So anyway, we'll just pay it off. Pay it off. Pay off your debts.
Your debts.
Oh, think about all debts. We were there together.
Yeah, but not just my debt.
Right, all debts. All right, gonna rest.
All right, who's resting?
I'm
Naturally.
awake and resting.
All right, you resting first, or are you going to do your thing first?
No, we're gonna go
Rest
after.
first.
Okay.
I will be sitting on the edge of the bed, and I'm gonna put the staff on the ground, and I'm just gonna stare at it.
For 8 hours?
No, just
Do you
until
want-
I'm done with it.
Do you want me to keep I can
Every
watch.
adolescent boy.
Would you like me to watch that while you sleep and go in and out of whatever you do?
Too real.
I think I'm gonna take it with me.
Can you do that?
Everything else that I own,
Phases too.
Oh, that's interesting.
so we'll see if that works too.
The staff phase.
If not,
phases
then
and freeze everything.
Yeah, keep an eye on it for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna lay down after a while, and I'm gonna.
The music a little louder.
That was a little something. I don't know.
Everyone begins to rest. You fall asleep, and as you do, you phase out into a world that kind of exists between planes. As you are sleeping in a dark blackness, much like the same vision you saw when you took the worm. This time, though, you see a handsome-looking man. The man is mid-30s, human, sharp, piercing green eyes. So this is where we find ourselves, Torin. You in my world, I in yours.
Do I recognize him at all?
It is Alderian Titus.
Okay. For now, I suppose so.
I will get out. It is a matter of time, and I will snuff out the light of your precious world.
Honestly, I know you won't stay in there for long, but that second part of your promise isn't We're not quite there yet, I don't think.
Miss your family?
You know I do.
Me too. He kind of phases. And as he does, you see this flash of light. It seems familiar. It's like high contrast. It's like dark blacks are whites and whites are blacks. And you just hear this reverberating voice. The door. Level up.
Whoa! What?
I did level up.
Oh, a level 4.
You're talking to
I
a big
did my
daddy.
level up already, did you guys?
All right.
But not the good
So
daddy.
I'm
Bad
actually
daddy.
let the players go ahead and level up.
All
And
right.
while so, I'm going to actually look at Twitch and see if there's any questions going on. So go ahead and level up, Kings.
My health.
I already did.
What is that?
A 4.
Yay!
I'm sorry, what? No, I wanted to see, Jamie, can you hand me the Twitch?
Oh, your comments.
The only thing I got was ability score. I think level 4.
Thank
But you
you.
know what else we get at level 4? Plot points.
You do get your plot
Oh,
points.
yeah.
That's a big deal.
And our-
I thought
And a hit
it,
point roll.
Look,
I thought it was 1 through 4.
no, it doesn't said we get them at 1, 4. You get them when you get ability
I
score.
gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, so look, I have my plot point back.
Nice.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. I can't even get the. There we go.
Yay!
Dustin.
You can do it.
Dustin. If I take the linguist feat, I'll read it. You increase your maximum intelligence score by 1 to a maximum of 20. You learn 3 languages of your choice. You can ably create written ciphers. Others can't decipher code you create unless you teach them. They succeed in intel. Could one of those languages be Thayan or no?
Yeah, if you want to take the feat. Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense for your character,
Yeah.
too.
In other words, you see me, it says.
Huh?
Yes.
I do. I see you.
That's on TikTok.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
Hello.
There's only a few people on Twitch tonight.
D12. All right. Hey. Ready?
Yep.
I need
Watch
a
it.
witness. I
Here we
need a
go.
witness. I need a witness. Oh.
Yeah, if there are any
That's
questions
not
on
average.
TikTok,
Oh, okay.
please, by all means.
So that's low for me.
Just a little bit.
I increased
Already
my
added 5.
con,
We're good.
So, like,
Can
my
I-
health.
1d8. There you go.
May I know Sylvan?
Yep.
Okay.
That's perfect. That's actually.
Because I know
Thanks,
there's.
Simon. That means a lot.
Here we go.
We love you, Simon.
First time watching. This looks awesome.
That's
Please,
horrible.
you got almost a.
I
oh
feel
gosh.
like if
Simon,
you
you
roll
know
bad,
what's
you should
awesome?
probably take the
You're
average
awesome.
in this campaign.
Can you?
Thanks.
I don't
For
know.
No, do we
No
have to
problem,
roll?
man.
Dustin, can you just
Hey,
can you just take the average of your hit dice if you don't want to roll?
No, not in time.
Not in
All
time.
right, I'm taking it then.
You get
That's
to re-roll
all right.
ones though.
I rolled a 2.
I'm so-
Oh no.
That's all right. Whisper is, he's not,
What are-
he's
what,
not a
um,
tank.
What stats are you upping
Oh, dexterity.
to 20?
Dude, I was so
You only get to
confused.
do it by 1, right?
I was like, what
No,
I
you can
do?
one stat by 2, or you can
That's
do
awesome.
2 stats by 1. What were you at?
We got 2
17?
Simons.
I was at 17.
Oh yeah, then you get to change one more then.
You do for 2.
You did it? You took
You
the
get 2
linguist?
points. Yeah,
Oh,
2
yeah.
points.
Nice.
If you take
I
the
now
feat,
have
you only get
31 health.
Oh,
one.
okay.
So you should up your
Yeah.
too.
should I
Thanks,
do
G.
any-
Berry.
That's plus
should I
3,
do a
right?
feat?
We try, man. We
And
we
then
try.
yeah,
We
then
have
you'll
a good
get
time.
Should
Do I
do
get
feat?
that level?
I would-
That-
you get
Should I do a feat?
so essentially you're gonna get
What's good? Just got the
More
number
hit
1
points
gift.
for your
Yeah,
points.
Brendan! Woo! Number 1 gifter.
Thanks,
We
Brendan.
very rarely get to do this, but everyone's leveling up, so we might as well. What did everyone roll for hit points?
An 8.
A 2.
Hey! 5!
Yeah.
4.
I don't know what. Okay, 4. That is the
Yeah.
weirdest way to do 4.
It's 4. It's the German.
For
No, it's not.
This?
you're not very German, my friend.
This is 4.
Okay, and you got.
Hit points wise?
Yeah,
I
just
got
1,
7
2,
total. I rolled a
3.
5.
Oh, Aaron gets a level up!
Oh no, I got more than that.
you're not you
I got more
Dustin's like forgets about his own character.
than that. I got more than that.
Okay, his hit die
I got
is
more.
a D10.
Spells, maybe?
Okay, gang, here we go. Aaron.
Come on, Aaron. Need you,
All
buddy.
right. Quell Carter finally got to watch us live. Welcome. What
Hey.
classes are we playing? I'm playing a
Rogue.
fighter, rogue,
Rogue.
Barbarian.
barbarian.
Ethomancer.
That's a homebrew class.
Ranger.
Wizard.
Cleric.
Yeah, cleric. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Roll.
10!
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
My book helped. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we do
dexterity to an
D&D
18,
voices, for
Wisdom
sure.
to an 18, intelligence to a 14, or constitution to a 12. I can pick 2.
Well,
make-
you have that many odd numbers right now?
Yeah.
Well, you should probably make your dex go up
Yeah.
and probably your wisdom.
He has no
18s?
con.
I have a 0 con.
What's your con at
that's
right now?
awesome.
11?
11.
Yes, we
So
do
you
voices,
spellcast
though.
with
We do
wisdom,
lots of voices.
And you do
UK.
everything else with. You should definitely up your dex.
Yeah,
I'll do
sounds like
Dexterity.
He's from-
Despius is out of the country.
Unless you know
right?
about
Wasn't he
feet,
saying
that
it
does
like
it.
how do
If
Americans
you take a
do
feat, you
in
only
the
just get
Discord?
Yeah.
point. You won't get
I think he's from Austria.
Yeah, I know, but that
Put another,
is that right?
Put another
That's
shrimp
one
on
of
the
them,
barbie.
along with something else.
Austria. Thespius in the Discord.
Dumb and Dumber.
Austrian?
Intelligence or dex? Dex. He needs higher dex.
We're doing voices?
What?
What?
Is that what we're doing?
No, just saying that we do voices in character.
Oh.
Aaronin has really good.
Someone wants us to do our character voices.
Aaronin's really quite.
Right, so it's like me old grandma always said, if you're gonna try and steal, pick a pocket, you gotta pick a pocket that's worth picking.
I feel like it might be.
Pick a pocket.
You gotta pick a pocket worth a picking.
I would have loved to have a glass of tea with your gram.
Yeah. She liked her tea strong though, mate.
We
My
get an
kind of
intro
woman.
to the characters. Ah, yes, the tough questions.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think you'll get the best if you watch episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Just
good one.
That's, you don't get
Block out a good
to-
20,
No.
25
Just watch
hours
that
and
each
catch
time.
up.
So, guys, Aaronin's scores are ridiculous. He has a 14, 18, 12, 17, 16, 18.
It's
Everyone.
bullshit. I feel like there are some fun dice. Little bit of
Allie, why
Kevin.
you roll 'em, man? Is that an English accent? I'm offended.
Yeah, that's fair.
We didn't
No, we're
say
from the land of Tyve.
We
No,
didn't
it's a,
say we were
it's a
good.
Tyvian accent.
It's
is
a
what it is.
fantasy world,
We've
mate.
got this one.
There's one
We've got
called Elven
hello,
Accuracy. You should
welcome.
look that up.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not
It
great.
gives you one to death.
Don't worry, we do a worse Scottish one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're either
I
really
thought I did a pretty good
offensive
Scottish.
or they're really obnoxious. There's really no in between. And Helena's is just god awful.
Ooh.
Hate hers voice, but that's okay.
I upped Aaronin's dex.
What is it called,
Or
Alex?
should I up his intelligence?
It increases your
Dex.
dex.
For him, he's a dex.
Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1. Whenever you have advantage on an attack roll using dex,
I
you can
skipped the
re-roll
upload.
one of the
Trevor's
dice
doing a
once.
dance.
Do you ever
Oh,
get
yeah.
advantage
Yeah.
on
Oh, he
attacks?
just went to the
If I use a spell,
I was gonna say after
I'm just gonna do
some point you
the-
gotta show people the
Maybe I'll
stat,
take a
'cause I was
peek for the
noticing the
next one.
7 points on it.
That's
right?
kind of
And
what I
it's
said too,
very-
because I needed to up my.
It's
Yeah.
very cool.
So my character.
Totally
my
on
character's
purpose,
base
Martin.
automatically
Was it
gave her
not?
a negative
Oh,
But I
like-
wish it was.
When you said like the
And that's
6
what I
things
cast
came
my
flying
spells
back, I
with.
was like, wow, that's amazing.
Dustin, what would you do? I have.
What would Dustin do?
What would Dustin do?
I would play a simple
dexterity.
fighter.
I've got that.
Dexterity, definitely. Okay, because I have a 17 in dexterity and wisdom,
Okay.
but I have an 11 in con and a 13 in intelligence. So I was definitely gonna do dex as an 18, but I wasn't sure if I should make my con a +1 or if I should make my wisdom an 18 since spells are wisdom based.
Oh, always your spells.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
But I have a
Dex?
0 in con. So dex would be an 18.
You're an elf, though. It's up to you. Think about it this way. Do you want better spells, or do you want to have 4 hit points?
That's true. Okay. Or should I up her intelligence?
We're all level 4. We
No,
just
it
leveled
makes
up.
sense.
That's what we're doing right now. We're leveling up.
That makes sense to keep her intelligence as is. She's wise, but she's not intelligent.
Did you ever see the movie Legend? Anyone?
Yes.
Okay, Tom Cruise.
Oh,
classic.
yes.
Yes.
So when
I am the Lord of Darkness.
when I was thinking about shooting the crossbow, you remember the climax when the darkness is like running across and there's the elf up in the thing. He shoots a bow and it just like hitting darkness like he just ignores him, keeps running. That's what I was picturing.
Nice.
Shooting my bow at this guy running.
I only think of Tom Cruise running. That's like.
Well, so this
He's always
was that's
running.
true. He always runs, but this was darkness running with those huge horns. He was about to charge him. For those of us in the 80s, there were not as many fantasy options. So the ones that you had, they really stuck
Well,
out.
I had to
there was
manually input it?
Dragon Strike or whatever.
Teresa
Oh, the
says,
game.
I've been watching a few months. Don't always understand, but still enjoy.
Okay.
These are
all right.
This campaign's a lot easier.
You're among your
It's okay.
people.
It's a lot
Yeah.
easier to understand than the last
You're
one.
among the people.
We started halfway through.
Oh man, imagine add more time loops to the game again.
What's a
that
good book
was-
to start playing? Like a module to run? It's a good first module.
Be on the lookout.
How about what are the modules that you're? I think
All
that
Chimeras, great
all
and
chi-
small.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I do too.
It's a good one.
Dungeon
sure that
Crawl
was-
Classic.
No, they have it for 5e.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
5e
right.
version of it. That's
I
right.
have it.
Why does
Honestly,
it
a
have-
module is probably the best way though. Read the player's handbook and then play a module.
Yeah. And isn't there's the beginner's set that has
Ellie,
like the
what- you-
Fandelver? They
Yeah,
have
the
like
Lost Minds of Fandel.
Lost
Eli,
Minds of
why isn't
Fandelver.
this changed? I changed it to
That's-
18 here.
But seriously, if
That's
you want
exactly
little short
what
stories, you should.
You don't
Martin
change it
has
yet.
helped write some
I
some
changed it.
modules, some like
But you
short
change
one-off
it.
modules if you want them.
I did.
GamingHonors.com.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, a module's like a.
That.
So do you want to explain kind of like what your modules are?
So a
It's not- it
module
didn't
is like
change.
a 4-hour adventure that start to
It might
finish.
have
You're
in
gonna get the
here.
entire story complete. It's usually for a single level, so you might have a first level adventure, a second level adventure,
It shouldn't change.
and you
in
finish
here.
the story. Unlike this game where we're in
It
a
should
long
only change here. It
campaign,
might
so
change when you're out of this.
we're leveling up every
I'm pretty
time.
sure that's how it is.
What are our characters' names? Do you want to go around, Jamie?
My name is Helena.
Normandy Borthol.
Torin.
Dustin.
Aaron Valdemar of the Valdemarians.
I feel like you need to list all the people you
No.
know. Bjorn Gunderson.
Whisper.
Veer Zafran.
Awesome. Is everyone leveled up?
No,
Yeah.
mine's not working.
This is why I use paper
I leveled
and
up.
an old
Get-
pencil.
Get with the times, old man.
No.
I just don't have a printer. I greatly prefer character sheet.
Fighters only get ability score improvement, so my leveling up was.
That's all I got too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you get a lot.
That's all I
You get more.
Oh yeah, I get one at 6th level.
Yeah,
too.
but like,
Yeah.
did anyone else get anything besides an ability score
I got a
and hit
spell
points?
slot.
Spell.
I got a spell
Nice.
slot
Those are pretty good.
I did not get a spell. Well, I'm only a half caster.
and was able to
Did you
prepare
get a spell?
9
I got
spells.
Did you get a spell? A new spell?
No, I think I just got a spell slot.
Okay.
So I was focused on my freaking thing because I had to override.
Where's the
everything.
little green goblin guy? Don't
Trash
know.
can.
We haven't found him yet.
He's flying around
He's
with the
somewhere in
jetpack
Tyve.
right
We
now.
don't know. We are playing 5e, but we're playing 5e with a lot of homebrew stuff. But in general, yes, we're playing 5e.
No, I didn't. I only know 3 spells. Still.
Oh,
Damn.
So,
So yeah,
I love
did you see
Indomitable. That's like my
Jamie?
favorite
This
thing fighters
is
get.
James.
Oh, I failed?
We'll find this.
No, I choose not to fail.
Oh,
So this is,
No, that's.
and
they
I
have to
think
re-roll.
and I think
I
he
know.
said James.
They're not legendary.
James made some other stuff for you to use later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
Dude, I really only
Oh,
have
wow.
3 spell slots.
Yeah.
It's range.
We are
Look at
playing
that.
5.
You're only a half caster too.
Indeed.
You'll never go over 5th level spells. So yeah.
Yeah, but
we
I thought I
only-
would have had another slot at least.
No, I still only have 3 too.
That's crazy. Okay.
We're not full. The stuff.
Everyone
The
loves
goblin
Mr.
guy's
Trash.
right there.
I'll show him. Because everyone loves Mr. Trash Game. He's...
I need a flash.
Hey,
of
Trash.
Hey guys! I know it's been a while. Can you guys hurry up and try to find me?
We don't know you exist.
Right? That's true. This
How are
group,
we
we don't
gonna
even know
find
who
you?
you
We
are.
don't even know.
I'm just talking in the meta.
So you guys
The
missed
metaverse.
on the game Saturday. You guys missed Tank.
Oh,
Thomas.
Thomas the
the
tank.
Tom,
He died.
our boys will be
Of
so
course he
excited
died.
when they could finally.
But he
listen to
died
it.
heroically.
I don't know if they'll
He dies
be
real
excited.
fast.
Sometimes I sing, I want to play.
Trash King almost died last campaign.
Yep. sacrifice myself in a moment of glory.
Allie and I cried.
And now, but
I
now
cried
he's
too.
back.
Because I don't get to play anymore.
Real tears.
He's somewhere
Real
in time.
tears.
He's somewhere in time.
All right.
I fixed it.
Then 4 hours pass without incident.
His name is Trash King or Grick Scratch Green.
Rick Thrash Green.
That's his real name.
Hi, Maggie. Hello. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's jump back into the game. You can hand this or I will be distracted the whole time. 4 hours pass without incident.
8 hours?
Level up. Okay.
Hey, I was just- wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so did you want to do your thing or are you waiting for the morning with everyone?
Well, we went to bed in the afternoon.
Yeah, so you'll wake up.
Late afternoon.
I mean, I would assume you guys are beat the hell up. So
Yeah. just because a
So I
long
would
rest
wake
is
up-
8
I
hours
would
doesn't mean we
wake
can
up
only sleep 8 hours.
Like, I would get up after the 8 hours.
in the middle of the night
Yeah, at like 2 a.m. and go to the drug guy.
without everyone? Does
No,
everyone
I'm
get
gonna
up at
wait
2
for
in the
them to
morning?
get up.
Or is everyone going to sleep through the night?
Oh,
I'm sleeping through the night.
Did
I'm
the
sleeping
Well,
did the
was our
server-
time limit right now? Was it tonight or was it tomorrow?
I guess you'll have to.
I think he'll take it from us.
No, but I'm curious if we're late. Are we late or are we not late?
I think we're on time. I think we're on time.
I'm asking Martin, not Whisper.
Yeah, I think we're on time. I think we're on time.
Then I
Sounds
would
right.
wait.
Sounds plausible.
It hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't been that
Yeah,
long.
plausible deniability.
Yeah, it was during the day that we went to him. That night
Okay, yeah.
was
you're
when
right.
you tried.
Yeah,
So we
when
probably
you
have
turn-
until
And then
today.
we have tonight.
Yeah.
So we have until like
Yeah, we're
whenever tomorrow.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the scepter phase out with me?
It did.
Okay.
You said hi to Maggie. That's my student.
Oh,
Hi, Maggie.
Students are on here? Oh fuck.
I mean, probably.
She knows. As does her mother.
Yeah.
nice.
Her older sister is 19 and she's super into D&D, so her
Oh,
sister
great.
watches us.
Oh,
Nerd.
that's fun.
You also missed the game with the kids where the first thing they did was attack the guard, and then the whole game was them fighting, the guard just attacking
I
them.
was going to try to
Yeah,
have
that was
the
my
rest
favorite
do a
thing ever,
Yeah.
though, is in the person, like, I was standing there, there's like this, like, 12-year-old girl, and they're like, well, put your arms up and come with us. She's like, I'd rather die on my feet.
Is that so?
Oh, that is so holy crap.
Great.
Like, 12-year-old
Wow.
girl.
Yes,
I don't
she's
even
amazing.
think, I don't even know if she's.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's great.
So, the night passes without incident. Never say I'm not generous.
That's right.
That's
Did-
BS.
That's BS.
Did not.
All right. The morning rises, and there is a nice banquet of food out in one of the halls. If you'd like to partake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not passing that up.
Okay, boar, bacon, sausage, all the fixins.
Perfect.
Nice.
See a lot of like salamis and stuff like that too.
Oh god. So you said fix
Kevin's
Breakfast of meat.
I don't know if it's just my sleep deprivation, but I had a flashback to the fair every summer. There's the chuck wagon that has bits and fixins. It's just chopped up. Sorry, I know it's just
It's good though.
it had a visceral effect on me when I thought about that, and I just had to share.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah, so we're eating. Did someone leave a trunk full of gold?
Yeah, I always assume she gave us the gold.
Okay.
Right?
500 gold
All right.
is brought to you on a silver platter. They bring it to you in an ornate Gavran bag
I'm
with a C on it, embroidered C.
500 gold.
Cassiandros.
I just checked to make sure it looks like we weren't shorted.
They didn't short you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves. As I'm taking a bite of a muffin. I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves. I thought we were gonna die last night.
we
Well, with some
We
of your
should
guys'
have.
choices, you should have. I am learning to respect you all. It's a hard task, it really is, but I really am trying. But if you guys make dumb decisions like that, like, you're going to die. And I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
Come on now, love.
Did you see me grab the
you were trying
marquee
to
and
run
like
away.
throw her down the steps?
I mean, we worked well together, and I think the actions leading up to the guy coming through the magic portal were great.
But you've
The
got some
decisions
notes.
after that, yeah.
I believe me and Bjorn work very well together.
I think that guy took your fireball and threw it.
I don't have fireball.
You mean
I think Aaron and I worked really well together. You and your crystals in dark, weird places, like, let's just not.
you didn't? No one looked through there. It was like a bunch of green glints.
It looked like if you looked through it, you would die.
No, it didn't.
It did, though.
It did.
I think it was fine.
Dear, I know you're missing home, but we just have
yeah.
to.
I
we
didn't
just
know they had
have to-
Cathis.
What?
Snap.
I like that Helena's.
not as good as Mall Pies.
Notes.
Oh, it's pretty good.
How
Come on.
about,
I
and
forgot
I'm
about
also
that.
like giant like boar's leg. How about instead of critiquing, we enjoy the fact that we're all still alive after facing a god?
I don't know if I'd call him a god.
Is
mean,
there,
I mean-
is there champagne
niche,
or like fancy
Mimosas.
like mimosas?
mimosas.
That is Helena's breakfast.
It's just straight
Just
mimosas.
Just mimosas. Those elves, I tell you.
Straight.
She's got
Yeah.
one of those endless pitchers.
Honestly, I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves, if I do have to say so myself.
We have
So-
food. We have connections with the Marquis. We're not dead.
And it sounds like if we take care of the Felricks, we'll get our ship.
Yeah, that's good.
And we could finally focus on us.
Right, what we were doing.
I'm always focused on myself.
Hey, what was that little girl's name again? Didn't you have a
Aggie?
little girl with you?
Iggy.
Oh, right, Iggy.
The one who the one whose name was the password to get to the tangled one.
And was also the Tangled one.
You see Salendra Cassiandros enter.
Oh.
So I see that you are all enjoying the breakfast.
It's delicious.
Did you sleep well?
Very well, thank you.
I wanted to say thank you again. And I figured that if there was anything I could do, it would be this. She points back, and out of the door, you see an old woman come walking into the hall.
Oh, oh.
Doing pretty well for yourself, aren't you, Whisper?
Yeah.
Looks like you have some friends in high places.
I'm. Grab, how could it be?
Well, I found out that you're not in danger anymore, honey. Seems like you made enough friends after all.
I was trying to do what you said, Grandma. I was trying to get to the mainland just like you said.
I know, but sometimes we get there the roundabout way.
Thank you.
So I run and hug her.
Yeah, she hugs you back.
Wow.
Helena hides a tear.
And as I'm hugging her, I'm like, for the badges is the win for.
I know, love.
Yeah, you can't get a jump on Graham.
He's not all bad, though, honest.
Yeah, you know what? So it's sort of like, oh, it's so great to see you, Graham. Thieves can't.
Sure.
And I'm like, he has a job for me. And you're not gonna like it.
She thieves cans back. What did he offer you?
Your life.
Yeah.
Then make your own choices, love.
Go.
Cause she's free.
What was already done once could be done again. He still pulls the strings.
You let me worry about the hidden father.
What is she?
Graham, why don't you have a bagel?
All right, honestly, though, it's been a while, so I'm going to have some meat, Sonny.
Oh, that's good too, Roll. I give you a lot of bacon.
Bacon.
I am just like
I want bacon.
I'm just thinking.
With
I'm like,
Slice
Slider
on
a
the
plate
bacon.
of bacon.
I'm looking her up and down because it's all he ever talks about. So like, what is she wearing and stuff now that she's probably not in?
Oh yeah, none of us have actually met her.
That's right. I was like, to introduce all of you.
She's
I
in
feel
so
like
she's
I
in an
know her.
all black dress, but it's tight fitting. And she comes sitting down, and she's got her hair up. She's got gray hair, but it's kind of up, and she looks rather spry for her age.
And as
Bacon.
as I'm making introductions, I'm sort of, oh, check your pockets after you meet her. Just check your pockets.
I caught her once.
It's a pleasure to meet. It's a pleasure to meet all of you, Ernan. It's a pleasure, love. Yes, Ernan. I promise that she'll be safe.
Does she have somewhere to live? Did you live somewhere? Like, where are you and Aaron stay?
What? We're not animals. We have a home. We had a home.
There.
Home is where the heart is.
Home is where you hang your hat and your daggers.
I don't have a hat.
That's right. All we're grateful, milady. Graham, I think we still have business.
I figured you did. I have a feeling your adventure's just beginning. And I think it's outside of Gavra.
I think it is too.
I see great things for you.
Well, I did save the Marquis's life. Almost single-handedly.
And you saved mine too.
I like laugh under my breath but
Hey, bragging for my grandma. Come on.
no, I'm not saying anything.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Obviously, you know good stock when you see it.
I helped it grow.
Graham, we've heard some wonderful
You're
bits.
the tall dunce.
Oh, I didn't tell her that.
How are you?
Oh. I'm like just kind of shocked.
You just see Airden.
Which is crazy because everybody thinks I'm just some jackass, but I'm actually kind of smart.
Do you have a name that we can call you?
You
Besides
can call me Graham. Old Graham if you'd like.
I didn't know if everyone called you that.
We really need to reconsider our friendship.
Oh, I didn't say that about you.
Doesn't seem
She's
like
got-
he's simple.
She's got shadows everywhere. She gets news from all over the place.
Helena's just sipping on her mimosa.
I know.
This land is very strange.
How old are you compared to her?
I'm
10
like
years
I'm
younger?
like
How old is she?
so I'd be mid 50s.
How-
He's
well,
like mid-70s.
Okay, so
Right around the same area.
close. She doesn't mean anything by it.
I'm 120.
Show off.
Couple thousand.
Graham, you've
Technically
shared some
23.
wonderful bits of wisdom through Whisper
Oh, has Whisper been citing my old phrases?
every day.
Shooting
What-
ideas out.
Hopefully a couple of them stick.
Words to live by. It's gotten me this far.
he does talk about it every day.
At least 3 times.
We all get our educations where we can, and mine came from Graham.
Books.
Or books.
It's like I always say, it's not what you say, it's how you make them feel.
You
See?
hear that?
That's how it goes.
Well, when you're ready, we can go to the
Right, we
bazaar.
well, we do have some business to attend to, Graham, and I'm Steve's canting. Yeah, we got mixed up
With the drug.
with the wrong crowd. We got to pay off a debt. But I'm still paying my debts, Graham.
Better to be not in debt, Sonny.
Oh no, it's a we've got a long we'll have to have a long cuppa someday. It's a lot to cover.
Can I do a perception check to see if I notice him ever thieves canting, even though I can't
It's like
understand it?
everybody's talking and these two are just
But
sitting
like,
across
that's
from
what, like,
each other.
how sneakily are they doing it?
Pretty sneaky. We're thieves.
I know, but I just want to see if I notice.
Very,
No.
See?
very
sneaky.
obvious, just sign language, like baseball signals.
Yeah. Sounds like. All right. So you'll stay here. You'll.
If I have to,
Oh no, it's tough living.
it's not really my style, but I could make it work.
That's a beautiful dress.
Thank you. Versatile. Lots of pockets. She pulls out a dagger and puts it back, and you don't even see it. I've already started the process. Be careful on the streets, less Velpins. They are going to be weary for the next few weeks.
If we get this done for you, when can we get the ship? Do you think?
I'll have the ship ready for you in hopefully, I don't know, 10 days.
And our ship should be back, or we should know about it, right?
Well, I hope so. Where's your
Please.
bat?
Please
When's
let
your
us
bat
know
expected?
about our friends and
It
crew.
went to the ship.
Right, isn't it going to fly back?
No, it's gonna come back on the ship.
Oh, right. Yeah, our friends are still out there.
Marquis, do you have some mage advisors that I might be able to confer with? I have some questions about.
They don't like magic here.
Unfortunately, the Arcanium had to vacate Gavra. If you need mages, you'll find them in Piln.
Maybe we should go to Bill while we're waiting
How
for the
far
ship.
is it to Piln?
About 7 days.
Oh,
It's
But that's by, you know, you
By
could take,
sailing.
you could take horses. You could also sail. Yeah, that might be faster.
would I while we're here, would I also would I be able to investigate that waygate, that portal in the tower?
Normally I'd say no, but I'll make an exception this once.
Thank you.
That's a good idea.
May I have some type of note as when I get to the Felrix Manor, they don't kill me on sight?
Some notes.
Notes like a letter like I, Normandy Bullthor, have permission by the Marquis to speak to Felric.
Of course, I will send a diplomat with you.
Thank you.
what's the game plan? We gotta deal with the Charlie. That'll be easy.
Yeah. Well,
We gotta deal with the your stuff. And you wanna look up at the sacrificial portal thing.
let's start. Or say we could start at the portal because we're right next door.
Why don't we send an advisor to Charlie's, toss him the money that way? Then we're done with that.
I like to know my debts are paid.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Portal, paid, Felrix.
All right.
All right, you want to go to the portal?
Sure.
Okay. She takes you up to the portal.
Oh.
I would say, do we want to go to Charlie's while they're doing that?
Yeah.
If we're not all going up
You just
there.
split the party.
Don't split the party.
Well, what are we doing? Just waiting for...
Well,
Only he goes
Torn?
in. Okay.
what if I'll wait for Torin. You guys can go. You shouldn't be walking around by yourself with that staff.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, where are we meeting then?
right here.
Meet
I think there was a great crepe shop down
was.
by the bazaar.
Yeah, not
Meet
too
at
far.
that crepe shop.
Right.
I'm
Then I'll
gonna
stick
stay
you.
with the mimosas.
You're not gonna come with us.
us.
Okay, I'm taking one with
All right.
Where are you going?
I believe I'll stick with the staff and Torin.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you split.
Right in half. Luckily, we brought a lot of muscle.
Yeah. Actually, you have a lot. You're super strong, right?
wow.
Stronger than I am.
Fairly strong.
I think Jamie is too.
yeah.
She takes you
Strongest
up.
character ever.
What kind of glass cannon? 2-hit range.
As she breaches the bridge that overlooks the obelisk, this song sounds a little crazy.
It's like Inception.
Yeah, it was a little. Was it? There's nothing in my head that was going like.
It's Bridget.
She takes you across the bridge,
Build this.
and as she does, she stops. Go ahead.
Would you like to join me? I believe I can. I have at least a little bit of knowledge of this tower and what lies inside. If you'd like to know more.
Very well. She'll follow you across. The guards stay at the edge, and you walk across the long plateau, this time not in the cover of anything, so people are down in the city below are looking up and kind of pointing as someone's walking across the obelisk, and they see Selendra Cassiandra, so of course, rumors abound. But as you reach the obelisk, you enter and you see the waygate.
I'll close the doors behind us. Marquis, we've started this practice of trust, and I'd like to take it a little bit further. What do you know about a race of people called the Vey? If you've ever even heard of them.
I know nothing.
They were a race of people from a very, very long time ago, and some of their artifacts and some of their architecture still litters the landscape. One of them being this very tower. Another thing being that gate ahead of us. Those markings around it are of the Vey language. They're of my people. My people have been decimated a very long time ago. And I'm still learning where I come from and who they are and who I am myself. I've been searching the land from the very short time I've been here, trying to find artifacts and clues and hints and whispers about who I am and where I come from and how I might be able to save my people, because I believe it's something that might still be possible. And this gate, I think, might be of assistance to that front. What I know of this so far is those individual markings around the sides are destinations, their addresses to different areas. We have found one that goes to the Shattered Isles. That's how we were able to return from them so quickly. We walked straight through here, and that's when you found us earlier. And I'll go up and I'll read through the sigils. I just want to get a really, really good look at this thing, since this is my first opportunity to do it unobstructed.
Okay, so you recognize that there are 12 sigils on this waygate. You notice the one that is the Shattered Isles. It says basically Shattered Isles in Vayan. Not that they were called that. I believe the actual word was Shatal, is I believe what we called it at the last game. What you can I get an insight check?
Sure.
Doesn't have to be high.
That's pretty good. 22.
Okay, great. So as you look at it and you really investigate it, some memories come flooding back to you that these were ways for your people to transport themselves quickly, but it was ritualistic. It wasn't necessarily appropriate to use the gates. The reason being is it actually required the abilities of a god that was forbidden. It uses shadows and darkness to be able to transport through the land. Most likely this would be a gate that would have been created by Sethis, because she was willing to skirt the line between your people and the Nether Realms. You know that in order for these gates to work, though, both sides must be activated. The only one that you know is activated is the one in Shatal. The others you'll have to find.
Okay. I'll readily share this information with her. I would also ask, I mentioned my search for any sort of artifact that may have come from my people. I was wondering if you have items or artwork or anything that your scholars don't quite understand that seem to come from an age that nobody knows.
Perhaps at the library? There are rooms upon rooms of...
Fucking library.
They
We
like
should have
it.
asked
There
her.
were.
Ask her for a damn library
I'm
card.
getting there.
There are rooms upon rooms of artifacts, but none. I'm sorry, I'm not a historian, nor is it of interest to me.
No, understandable. Would you have the? I don't know how far your authority goes. Would you be able
If
to?
you can get involved.
Yeah.
Nobody fucks with
Would you be able
librarians.
to get me some form of passage to the library so I can investigate this on my own?
I'll speak to the Lord of Shelves.
Appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Might take your fingers.
That's one of the houses.
Well, I think I've seen everything I need to see here for now. Do you have any questions of me?
I assume you'll want to use this if you can find other gates.
At the immediate moment, I don't see a need, but in the future, I'm sure we might come across that need, and we would appreciate that.
I'll see what I can do. It will take some convincing of the House of Ledgers and Lieges, but I will see what I can do.
Okay.
Hurry, let's go back before we cause gossip to stir.
Sure.
As you head back out, I assume the staff is with you at all times?
I was going to, yes, at some point in time, as soon as would be practical, I want to find a cloth or some wraps or something just
I think you did the night. That's totally fine. But I do need a D100. Do not roll a 1 or a 2.
Because
this
Titus
is
will just
going-
explode.
Ooh, these
out
are
of
going
it.
quick. Ooh, these are going quick.
It's been like 12 hours.
24.
Now you don't want a 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, scary. You better just start keeping a tally of that.
So we'll have to do it together, Kevin, but it's daily.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so the longest you can carry that is 100 days.
Or less.
Or much
Theoretically.
The
less.
longest.
Yeah. Possible.
So with that, intermission.
All right.
Whoa! Look at you. Look at you doing
Ooh.
big
Telling
stuff,
all of
big
our
things.
secrets to the
Alright,
marquee.
She's gonna fall in love
Let me
with
grams
you.
out.
I'm calling it.
Okay, we'll be back in
Calling
20
it.
minutes.
20
TikTok.
Deuce.
All later. So welcome back, everybody. Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is Roll Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. A couple of quick announcements. Our season sponsor is Wormwood. Wormwood. All of our accessories that you see here. And we are an improvised group of Dungeons & Dragons player. Everything you see is improvised other than a few notes. And we still perform live, which is a pretty big deal because a lot of other groups do not. So, in actual play, I'm pretty excited about that. So let's jump back into the game. You guys were
Going.
On our way to.
You guys were on your way to a drug dealer.
To be fair, just to pay him. Oh wait.
I want to do a game where it's like we have mics like right here and we're like very like.
You should have
intimate
been
and fun.
at
Like
the
NP
convention.
NPR.
I would have gotten everyone sick, but yeah,
talk.
I'm
like,
just saying,
Little talks with
we
NPR.
did have mics right there at the convention.
but like talking like this into the mic.
I appreciate that.
ASMR.
We were
Yes,
yelling
D&D.
into those
No,
smart
thank you.
mics.
ASMR D&D.
I think honestly, there's a yeah, it probably
There's a
would.
market.
I would die because
Like,
whispers like
people,
drive me
like,
crazy.
listen.
I could definitely
listen,
fall asleep
listen.
listening to dice rolling the entire night.
Okay.
And
Back to the drug deal.
And so, you guys are traveling. It takes you about 2 hours before you reach the Bazaar.
And it's the three of us.
We guys should consider going back to Alchemist.
Oh,
Getting
that was-
another one of those
were
cakes.
handy. Yeah.
You suicide bombed a guy.
Yeah, that was useful.
All right, guys. What would you like to do?
So we go to the bazaar and again say that we want to see the light. I think that was the passphrase. We want Charlie to show us the light.
Nice. All right, come on in. They bring you in, and back in the back, you see Charlie sitting there, and he seems shocked to see you.
Charlie, my friends here, we're ready to settle up.
He seems incredulous.
I have moved the gold into a different bag that wasn't marked by the queen.
Good call.
It didn't look like it came from the
Good
castle.
call.
He hands out. He wants his hand. He holds his hand out for the gold.
Thank you, sir.
He counts it in front of you. He nods and accepts payment.
All right.
That felt ominous. He accepted payment.
Do you all think our business here is through?
I think so.
Then we'll be going.
Have a nice trip back.
Something don't seem right.
Insight.
Yeah, like why isn't he trying to get us to buy more drugs? I don't get
Yeah, didn't we prove ourselves?
it. Like that's weird that
I've
he
got
wouldn't.
a 21.
He's
20.
He's a creepy guy. And he's not super bright.
All right. Oh, all right.
Good.
See you.
Good day.
Wait,
I say
do you want to buy more?
Well, we're probably gonna be traveling, so I don't want to not pay you in your time period.
Oh,
so
no, it's fine. I'll give you a loan.
No, we're all good. We're diversifying.
All
We're
right.
good.
Well, it's been good doing business with you.
All right.
yeah, I don't like owing people.
Crepes.
Yes.
You head out, having concluded this leg of your journey. This is really why you leveled up, is because you were able to pay off your.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's been one of those that I've wanted to end.
I look at it as
wanted
we
to
got
get
a bunch
through.
of free drugs.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Actually, I look at it as the Marquis just paid. The Marquis literally paid to give us drugs.
Okay, with
Alright.
that, thank
you,
goodness that
Mario
plot
Kart.
line is over.
Oh.
You guys head to the crepe shop.
Is
And
there
we're waiting.
are these ladies there gossiping again?
No.
No gossip. Okay, I'll just order crepes.
Well, it probably won't be too long.
I would like to know what the crepe of the day is.
It's Ella's nuts.
What?
Ella's nuts.
Is the crepe of the day.
What's a crepe?
Did I have any?
It's like a thin pancake.
I don't remember much from that
No, I
day.
don't think. Oh, actually, you did. You came back really hungry.
Oh, did I?
I think we brought you back and fed
I
you
think
up.
that we should get Torin one of these Ella nuts.
Could I get a strawberry cheesecake one too?
You may.
We walk in and they're ordering crepes.
Yeah, they're already there.
Oh, they already beat us there.
I want this one. I want this one.
I like the more. Personally, I like the more savory ones.
I'd have to agree with you there.
The ones with the mushrooms and the cheese.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds super good right now.
It does.
I think
Sign
that
me
if,
up.
if our town needs anything, it's a crepe shop.
I can.
Let's
I'll go
open
into
one.
it.
But a crepe shop.
A D&D themed crepe shop.
It'll be part of my. I've got this long plan. Burnt out coffee.
Here
It's
we
going to
go.
be 24-hour diner. It's going to have a bakery and a coffee shop and a tea shop, and we can also throw some crepes in there as well. So that's
It's going to
All
have
right.
a crepe kitchen.
It could be called the creperie. Oh no, or the burnout diner. You just love it. Okay.
All right.
So you are all eating crepes in this fantasy adventure that we all wish we now had crepes.
That's how I live my life. Is
Watching
eat.
I
crepes.
never get crepes, so I have to eat
Vicariously.
them in Dungeons and
That's right. It's
Dragons.
a fantasy. Our fantasies come to life.
I want crepes.
I have them in
Have an
France.
omelet.
I can make some.
They're hard to make though. You have to
We're
have a
in
crepe
Disney
maker.
In Epcot.
You have that
I was gonna say,
big-
you've not been.
Epcot's France.
that little brush.
I learned them a long time ago from my grandpa, but he called them egg pancakes because he's an old military man. And he wasn't going to
This,
Egg
this person says the crepe escape.
Yeah.
The crepe
Crepe
escape.
escape.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
I feel like
yeah.
it needs to have a pun though
It
if
does.
Martin's involved.
Well, crepe escape is a pretty good one.
That's a pretty crepey name.
Great crepes.
Ah!
Bjorn is not impressed by the crepes. They seem too light.
They're
All
like
Bjorn is wrong.
Light.
You're wrong.
All right, so
Like a crepe in his hand is like.
you can have several. You roll them up. I like the crepes, but I think we got to think about the Felricks. So what's the play here? This is your family. What, we just walk up there with a diplomat here and say,
Oh, the diplomats get us inside, and then we take it from there.
What does the diplomat think about the crepes?
He loves them.
Oh, good.
Do you remember the diplomat's name?
"Oh, is this
Is
the
it a-
guy?"
It's Pogo.
Wait, are we talking about the one who was always
Papa
writing the
Pico.
notes?
Yes, I've got it. Yeah, hold on.
Pick up.
Come back to me.
We do the
It's
names as a
Philgo.
group now because there's been like 200.
It's Philgo.
Huh?
Philgo.
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 Because
Philgo.
I have the rights of passage.
Personally, I very much like them. They taste delicious.
Have you ever had a savory one?
No, but I'd love to try one. Oh, I'm a germaphobe though.
You may not want to eat anything down here then.
I believe in these tiny little bugs that live on everything.
I understand that, but how do you eat down here? Then that's everything.
Oh, fine, I'll try one.
Vomit.
It's good, but I think I can taste the disease.
Do you find us that dirty?
Yes.
Don't ask
I'm
the-
like still
don't ask
kind
the
of covered
question.
in some dirt.
This is like the cleanest this group has ever been.
Yeah, that's right. We had a bath and everything in our clothing. All right, Felricks, you just say we just walk in.
We walk in, we meet with the Felricks.
They won't know you.
Yeah, do they know who you
Nope.
are? Okay.
Hopefully not.
This is going to be very interesting.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Did he ever actually tell
You're
us
still like-
who he is, or did we all just kind of?
No, I
No,
thought
No,
he
he
did
told me.
finally tell
Okay.
us when we had his
Or
brother.
was he just that bad of a liar? Or we just kind of all figured
No,
it
no,
out?
no. He told us.
when he had
That's
his
right.
brother.
That's right.
My picture.
Oh, sure, right. Get the crepe in it.
Actually,
That doesn't
yeah,
orange juice.
yeah, it's
So you head toward the Felricks mansion. It's in the center of Gavra, right by the large fountain that leads down to the Thieves Guild. And you reach the doors, these mahogany wood doors with large door handles. It's you've never seen since you've been in Gavra anyone enter or leave.
I'm going to just walk up next to the door and
You see a very tall, lurch-looking person. You ring.
do I know who he is?
Yeah, go ahead, name him.
Crap. I have a list of everyone.
Try to make me remember it.
You wrote down the
Oh,
doorman's name?
I just butlers. Where's
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's good.
He does. He has a whole list of them.
but which stupid thing is it? Oh, there it is.
Time limit, sir.
William.
What is his name? Oh yeah, it's Bill.
Yeah.
so much anticipation for that.
Do I know you?
I don't believe so, but we have business with Kelvin Felrick. We he'll buy. I'm gonna introduce Philgo.
Hello, I'm Philgo,
You don't need to talk right now.
diplomat of the Lord High, Selendra Cassiandros. We are here under strong urgency to meet with your head of house.
We must speak to Felrick. May we
Do you
enter?
have an appointment?
What's with everyone?
Oh, I think we
needing
got
appointments?
his
I believe
paper. This is our appointment.
Philgo's our appointment. Cassiandros is our appointment.
I will see if he is available.
It's a very time sensitive.
What's with everyone needing appointments around here?
Felrick. As we're
And
business,
the-
as a business.
I believe that people are busy. Some people have things that they need to do.
The blacksmith
Yeah, I
also.
guess they are pretty busy running their
Normandy.
crimes.
Do we wait for him to come back?
we
Here
always
he is.
It would seem that your request will be met.
Perfect.
Enter.
Are we all going in? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, he brings you all into a large central room. This is a rather opulent mansion. You see a large chandelier hanging above and 2 grand staircases leading up toward a door that you know all too well. One that has usually had the light shut out on you. He leads you up and the door opens, and there you see at the end of a long hall the bay windows overlooking the city of Gavra, and a rather decrepit old-looking man sitting at the central table, much larger than him.
What would he be called? Like Mr. Felric?
Master.
Master
Lord?
Felric? My lord?
Probably. I like Lord Felric.
Lord Felric? Alright. Lord Felric,
Who are you?
I have been appointed by our Marquis to speak with you.
She tries my patience, but come in.
We'll walk in.
You'll walk into the long hall.
I just wanted you to know that if I see like an ornate ink pot or something, I am gonna try and lift something.
Okay.
Yeah, I just my perception. I'm just like literally just trying to pay attention to like what's in this house, and not so much what's going on.
Let your imagination run wild with portraits and tapestries, long
Beautiful.
red curtains.
Could I add something for flavor? I would really like the desk that he's sitting on to be like a Russian politician's desk, where it's like just absurdly large.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, but it's like squared off.
Yeah, yeah, but it's just like way too opulent and big.
Well, that's what it was in his last vision.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, that makes me happy.
As we're walking in, I'll kind of push you ahead of me, and as I touch your back, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability, Eagle Splendor.
Ooh.
You have advantage on any charisma check you might make.
Oh, nice. I like Eagle Splendor.
For the next
as a
hour.
name, too.
Somebody throw guidance on him.
Well, we have been appointed by Cassiandros, or our Marquis, to tell you that you must step in line in some form of way.
How dare you?
How dare you? She's our Marquis.
You come into my house. You insult me. And you expect me to fall in line.
I come into your house. Is William still here? I come into your house without your knowledge of a ledger has been ousted to the Marquis. A ledger that has the potential to bring you down, my good sir.
There are no such ledgers.
There are. There are many ledgers. Whistleblower must be here. One has to be here.
I don't believe you,
Why not?
because I have no reason to. I don't even know who you are. And I suggest that you show some decorum lest you wish to leave this place alive.
Excuse me. My name is normally Borthel.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
You will. But I have proof that we have.
This is not going well for you.
Oh, I can tell. But we have proof of a certain whistleblower because when the ledgers were picked up, I'm going to reach into my pocket and pull out a small pen. A pen was found next to it. I'm going to slide it over to him.
Where did you get that?
It was sent to the Marquis.
He takes a seat and he kind of slunches back. You see him mulling over what he knows that pen to belong to, and he also, you can tell that something has died in him. What does the Marquis require?
Vilga, would you like to take this part up, or shall I?
I believe that if Lord Felric is willing to understand the situation, I'm happy to draft up ledgers for him. Simply, we just need your participation. We need your help. We are about to take down the Velpin Trading Company, and we need you to fall in line. We do not need this to be a moment of power grab, as it were. Very well.
I'm going to try to pull out a piece of paper. I'd like you to sign this paper, so we have your written agreement.
What does it say?
That would be like a tiny ledger, but like, I, like the
Blink.
Where
blank,
fuel
hereby relinquish my not power. I'm trying to think.
Swears
fealty. That's what it is. Swears fealty to our Marquis Cassiandros, as to not force myself into power.
and like to agree and vote
Yeah.
with her.
What a play
Going to
from little Selendra. To use my own son against me. She has my vote.
Do you sign though?
He as he leans in to sign, he grabs your arm. He looks you dead in the eyes. And if you find him, you tell him that he is not only dead to me, but his whole family.
I believe he'll know.
He signs the paper.
Going to roll it up, put it in a tiny bow tie. Thank you for your accordance. I believe we'll be off.
I would like to thank you on behalf of Lord S. Selendra Cassiandros of Gavra, Lord High and he just keeps going.
Going to
I'm gonna kind of like start pulling him by his nape. Like,
As you walk down, unbeknownst to you, there are many people lining the stairs, watching you as you leave the house. People that you know, brothers, sisters, guards. But they were ready, just in case. And you exit the house unharmed.
Does Whisper find anything to take?
Please roll high.
I've got this.
there it is.
How about a 15?
That'll be fine.
I'm not taking a portrait or anything, just a little knick-knack.
He walks out with
Just a bag of tchotchkes. Like a little elephant.
Yeah, I think you find a little inkwell.
Yes.
Ornate. It has it's ornate in that it's a goat head.
Ooh. Are we outside?
All right.
Normandy, I must say, for as slightly emotionally unhinged as you may seem at times, you handled yourself incredibly well in there. Great job.
I honestly thought we were going to die.
Oh, I always had trust. That's how our usual conversations went. That's probably the longest one I've ever had with them.
Well,
No,
when
fool's
you
idiot.
have spoken of your family,
Are you saying this in front of Philgo?
when you have spoken of the Felricks, thank you. You became quite upset at times, understandably so. And
Drug peddlers, who cares about them?
Which son's pen was that?
Francis's. Handcrafted. Elegant.
Interesting. I didn't know if you grabbed it off of the other one.
He was never given one.
oh, nice. All right, I'm gonna start heading back.
Oh, where are you heading to?
That's a good
No,
question.
we got a lot more accomplished than I thought.
Oh, we should head back to the Marquis and report.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
This is till we get that she's got this, because that's how she'll get the boat going.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we still have 10 days until she said about 10 days.
So
until
it's
the
still
future.
pretty early. You get back you get back in the afternoon. You walk into the castle and you very quickly make your way into the courtyard and up to the grand hall. And Selendra Cassiandros is sitting in that chamber, not the throne chamber, but just the other chamber. Oh, I didn't expect to see you back so soon.
So I wonder what a pen can do. I'm gonna hand her the papers.
Thank you.
Anytime.
With this, things should move a bit quicker.
Fantastic. Have you... It's only been a short time, but have you heard anything, or do you have a plan on how to make contact with our former ship and crew?
I've sent an envoy, but
Okay.
it'll take... The Shattered Isles are a 7-day ship ride.
Okay.
But if they're on the way back, it might not take that long.
It's a long ocean. We'll see what we can do. It's also treacherous.
Do we want to try and go to Piln?
I would like to go to Bill.
I definitely want to go there at some point. If my suspicions are correct, I would like to think that another end to this portal might be there, which might hasten our return. But that, of course, is just a gamble. I can't really say for sure.
How
I
much
think that cool beast thing might be there.
is there regular traffic between here and Piln? Like, could we just book passage on a ship that goes to Piln?
Ships, no, but
Okay.
but there are caravans and
Caravans.
stuff that go.
Would
to
what would be faster, sailing or horse?
Probably say... I'm looking at the map.
I would say sailing.
You'd have to get off at Malbin. Well, you could sail to Malbin in about 3 days.
How long for a horse?
It'll take you about, on horse, 5 days to film.
But after we get off at that place, it would still take. We wouldn't be in Pilm.
About a day on horse.
So we would
We
save a day. And we would have to take horses on the ship.
Or buy them
Or
in
they would
Malbin.
have to be.
I think that the lovely crew / pirate friends that we made, they seem to know some things that we may not understand. We might want to wait patiently for them.
This, I do know that this scepter might be a little bit more dangerous than we originally imagined. I feel that if the longer we keep hold of it, the more likely it is that something untoward might happen.
Sure, but I also feel like right now this might be the safest place for it. Might not be smart to travel with that, just in case.
What are we gonna do here for 7 days?
How far away is Andros from us?
That is 7 days as well.
Is it?
Oh.
It was halfway between the 3.5 days we started.
Well,
So you guys might want to look at your notes too, because you have things that you do actually have to do. Like you guys want to go to the mainland, but
Oh, right.
Why?
The other.
Should we find
The other what?
He told us certain things we could go and gather. He being the guy with
One
the
was
hat.
the Phineas.
Phineas. Thank you.
One of them. I thought some of those places were on the mainland.
no, I'm talking more about like you were told by the Tangled ones and stuff.
ooh.
But I can't play the game.
Aaron can. Aaron, what did that crazy witch god tell us to do?
I didn't.
Thought you were the smart one.
No, I definitely am, but I wasn't really paying attention. Can't get his voice tonight. Struggling with his voice.
Oh, that sounds good.
Notes.
Come on, Kevin.
I haven't caught up yet. Every episode, I spend a good solid 6 hours writing notes on it.
I know. Why?
It's because I have to
Dedication.
It's because I have to keep pausing every 2 minutes to
jot down.
jot down new names.
Well, he's not wrong.
Don't I know it, Kevin? Hey, here's some random person. What's his name? What's his backstory?
How old is he?
What god does he worship?
As far as notes, I am. We are currently halfway to the Shattered Isles.
Oh, on your like
Okay.
detailed notes.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Yeah. Way to put us on the spot, DM.
She wants the light back to the center.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
But light,
Uh-huh.
Piln has the light.
Right.
Yeah, well, all the light in all these places is bad. It shouldn't have been taken. But
Yeah, Jamie.
I should have. I only did part of it. Not all of it.
Eli's right. That's it.
oh, that was it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have, like, they said
Oh.
take the light, but Piln has the light.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say there was somewhere else besides Piln we needed to go.
No, I didn't.
That's why
You guys
didn't
said
say
to
anything
decide
for
to
so
not
long.
go to Piln, so.
I want to go to Piln.
I want to go.
I want to go to
Let's
Piln.
go to Piln.
Trevor doesn't want to go to
Come on,
Piln.
Trevor. Let's go to
we
Piln.
shouldn't go to Piln immediately.
All in vote for Piln.
But we have
Say
nothing
aye.
else to do here.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to know. Like, our player knowledge is very different from our character knowledge.
What if we have the Maki have someone
Our
send
ship's
for
not
us?
going to be back in 4 days. It takes to get there. And Torin thinks we can just take the portal back.
If we can find it and if there's one there.
Perfect.
Oh, but you think there's one there?
Did you see a mark? Was there something on the?
They're all in the ancient names for these places, so it wouldn't correlate.
Is there one that sounds like Pill?
Lynn.
Milne.
Welcome.
Kevin, could I see that map, please?
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay. So it sounds like everybody would like to go to Piln immediately. So can we tell Lady Cassiandros will be back in 2 weeks?
At the longest.
Well,
And I've kind
it
of
wouldn't
had.
take that. I don't want to spend a week in Pill.
No, and our ship's gonna be back in 10 days.
We'll be back. We'll be in 10 days. We won't spend more than 2 days there.
I've kind of had my fill of boats for a little while. Why don't we just hook up with a caravan and go overland?
The boat is 1 day quicker.
Oh, I know, but it's 1 day. We could just like
Not that.
keep our
I
feet on
know.
solid ground a little bit longer.
Would your gram say to be scared of the boat?
Gotcha.
I believe Graham
Honestly,
did.
I kind of like the idea too of just being able to kick back and relax.
On the boat? Well, you like.
No, no.
Oh, on the.
Which one did you want to do again?
All I do is a caravan.
I really want to do the caravan too. That's
Sounds
I
like you
believe
don't have your
Graham
own
said
opinion.
something about boats are better than land travel.
Now, I think what old Grandma always said was, Whisper, she said, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
What is a boat if not land on
On
water?
water, yeah.
That's good. That's quite some logic.
What do you
Wish I had
know?
something to throw at you.
Okay, so just be honest. Is there something about the town, the port town, that you're afraid to go to? You owe someone money?
No, I just don't really like boats.
Can you swim?
Yes.
It's like our very first
Yeah.
episode. You,
Oh,
Yeah.
you swam out.
Right, I had
yeah.
to swim down to the.
Never mind, I didn't know
For the record, I just quoted Casey Kasem's America's Top 40. That's what he would always say. Keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars.
I think that's what Graham said. Oh,
That's what it is.
I knew it.
What is it? Fresh thighs, bright eyes, can't lose. What is that? Friday Night Lights? I don't know.
Oh man.
What about thighs?
I don't know.
So, caravan. What do you say, Veer? You get to see the countryside, maybe, interact with the locals.
He's right, though.
Well, last time we traveled through there, I think we got chased by men in armor.
A caravan would be less expensive.
That's right. And there'd be more blokes around to help us if we
Wait,
needed
wait.
them.
We're gonna have to pay for something. Why?
It's a boat.
Finding a boat right now and having the money to hire it specifically to ferry us there and back is going to be very expensive and very difficult to find, I think.
And then we also need
I don't get-
resources.
If you're sure there's a portal, then that's fine. It will get back quick.
I believe our best,
There's not going to be a port.
our
Absolutely positive. I love the idea that we take the portal back. That's a very good idea.
Do you think the horses can go through the portal?
I would think
I
so.
think so. Okay.
Although we turned inside out, that could also happen.
Yeah, you didn't tell us anything about using, this is dark magic we shouldn't be using to open them.
no.
Right?
No, that's okay.
You didn't tell us that
No.
part.
No.
So.
That's fine. Let's go.
I believe that the Marquis would probably be gracious enough to loan us 7 horses, rather than pay the fee to take a ship.
I'm pretty sure
But
we've
I
already
want to be
took.
in a caravan and I want to be able to lay down. don't want to ride for 7 days.
You won't be in a wagon.
Oh, to be in a wagon.
I miss riding.
Bougie.
You could ride along with the caravan.
Are we really arguing about this?
Is,
No,
is
we're
the lady
discussing
anywhere
Helena.
around? Is she just waiting for us while we're bickering? Or...
Yeah, I think so. Kind of. A little bit, unless you left.
Lady Cassandros, do you know of any caravans
Yeah,
heading to
we took
Pilm that we
horses from
could
that
tag along with?
caravan already.
I'm happy
once.
to charter something for you if you need.
That would be lovely. We have some business that we need to look into, and we should be back in a week and a half.
Yeah,
Very
the
well,
portal
that, should,
though.
that should allow me time to get things straight with the House of Ledgers and Lieges.
Wonderful.
And there is a possibility we might be coming back in that portal.
Very well, I'll try to get things straight away.
Might. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
Sure.
let's go meet the caravan guide.
Sure.
Okay.
What's his name?
What's his backstory?
What god does he follow?
What did he pack for provisions?
How many wagons?
Okay,
So
so
I like the horse.
I'm gonna say that it's a mid-afternoon. Do you wish to take off immediately, or do you want us to take off first thing in the
No,
morning?
take it in the morning.
Probably.
Morning.
Caravans leave in the morning. No caravan's gonna take off in the.
We
Yeah.
can leave in the morning. Is there anything? Is there anything in town that we need? Did we use
That's
any
another
health
day you
potions or
have
anything like
to-
that? You need to
Oh.
It's another day you have to roll.
Oh shoot, that's a good thought.
Still have to roll.
I don't need anything. I'm happy.
Can we get?
Could use some.
Can we get some mimosas in a travel-sized container?
But can we get health potions?
That's
We bought some,
spilled
one
We already have some.
Yeah,
We-
everybody.
That is
when we
mine.
bought everybody
Actually,
has
no, I
one.
gave mine to Ernan, and
Yeah, I think
never
we used it.
Oh yeah, I have 2 health potions.
Oh, he didn't take it?
No, he
No,
didn't.
he
take
never.
it.
No, and so now I don't have one.
We have health potions.
Yep, everybody got
You guys
one.
are getting paid.
Oh crap, Aaron didn't fully heal, so it's level plus con.
I have a vial of poison.
Ooh, nice. You drink it?
No, I went to health
Oh.
potion.
I have lots of stuff.
No answers on the
Mimosa.
I will get.
travel
Easily
mimosas.
get that.
I will find you some mimosas.
Ooh, Aaron's still pretty beat up, guys.
Uh-oh.
He slept.
You don't fully
You
heal.
don't fully heal.
Okay.
He's still red.
Well, he's still red. Maybe he should.
Did he use his hit
Ma-
dice?
Maybe he should take one of those.
Yeah, he can use his hit dice. Good call. He hasn't used any of his hit dice.
Oh yeah, yeah. So what? It's level plus something plus con.
Oh, I had it
Times
written on
con plus.
Level con.
It dies.
Plus another 11 he healed. You don't add your con to the hit die, right?
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yeah, I think you do.
For each hit die?
I
Yeah.
think so.
So that's another 11 plus. Oh, hang on. This is 4.
Ooh,
Oh, he didn't heal hardly anything.
fruit friends. Thank you.
9 plus
Hmm?
11.
But you do get your new life total for leveling up.
He's at 22 hit points.
But did you add your new roll of hit points when you leveled up?
Oh, yeah, you would get that. wouldn't
Yeah, you would get that.
So he would have got.
You would get 10
He
plus
would have got
his
4
con.
for his level, and then 10. So he's at 36. Okay, he's 36 out of 37.
Yeah.
He has no hit die.
Oh, there. Level plus con and hit die.
Oh wait, he has more hit die. Okay, he's gonna burn 3. So he, thank God he did, because he's okay. He's at 4 hit points, but he's low on hit die.
Yeah, but we got days to travel. We'll gain them back.
Yeah, he good.
Okay, gang. So you guys head to bed.
Fairly
Yep.
straight.
And first thing in the morning.
Are you guys good with that? Just go to bed.
Yeah.
What?
I'm asking the elves. Are we good?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, just be up.
Yeah.
You can guard us.
I'll read my book on Pilm.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
The night passes without incident of any kind, other than the fact that I need a D100.
Yep.
What did I learn about Pilm in 8 hours?
Old Ebenezer Pilm founded. Pilm.
55.
What'd you get?
55.
Okay.
It's up to
Scared me.
4 now.
Yep.
Excuse me. Gasped and hiccuped. Dying.
Necromancer is pretty loud.
I like it.
I know, but it's
What did I learn?
about Pilm? Would you roll on an investigation, or
I read for 8 hours.
That's like a super take 20.
she found a book on Pilm?
Yeah, I had a book.
It's like 16 take 20s.
Do I need to roll?
And mostly 4-word stuff.
I'd like to thank the librarians at
I'd like to.
The Lord of the Shelves
The Lord
is
of
my
the
new
Shelves.
favorite.
I'm the Lord of the Shelves. No, so you discover that Pilm is much older than anyone believes in Gavra. The lighthouse has existed for a very, very long time, and the light within has. I didn't hear what you said.
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ignore them.
I was being stupid. Carry on. Sorry.
I didn't hear him either, so I'm just waiting for you to keep talking.
Yeah,
That's it.
please
That's what you
continue.
I learned that in
Very
8
old.
hours it was old.
Yep.
And the light, what?
we academics can really stretch things
You
out.
said in the light, and then you never finished your talk.
The light of it's basically always been there. Gavra was built around it. Like Scarsden was settled because the light was there. That's what you learned.
We don't steal it.
God, these people write the worst stuff.
Film old, people kind of blue.
Many scholars have long pondered how old Piln is. Some have argued that
Helena,
it was really
this book
founded
is
recently.
garbage.
Well, others say it's very, very
It's amazing you stayed awake the whole time you read that book.
I don't know how to. I don't
I have to
sleep.
write this paper now.
Pilm got itself into some trouble.
I'm having,
Can I say that I finished the book?
The two boys.
I'm having
Did I finish the book?
Please
There's
no.
about half the book left.
Please no.
There's still half the book left?
8 more hours. Yeah.
500
This
years
is why my
ago,
people
Little
burn
Willie
out
fell
loud.
down the
They do not
no,
get it.
they
Not canon.
Oh man,
Burn all the books.
that is
Oh my
horrible.
God.
Kids, don't listen.
I'm joking.
If anybody tells you to burn a book,
Her
read
people
that
seem
one.
more and more like a particular regime
Yeah.
every day.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right, on the caravan. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Stupid old biscuit.
Okay, you guys head down toward the caravan. The caravan's getting ready to head toward Pilm. All right, the caravan is made up of 3 horsemen. So, like, there will be 3 horsemen that will accompany you. And it is led by a rather flamboyant fellow. His name is Maxus.
Maxis.
Oh.
You
damn it.
also see that one of the guards that is going to accompany you is Silas.
Wow!
Oh,
Come on.
why?
Because he ain't that bad.
Whisper, I don't know if this is okay.
A redeeming arc.
So, Solus, I see the Marquis decided to give you a second chance.
Whisper, the Marquis realized I had not done anything to tarnish her good name on my own volition.
Why are you here?
I want to see you safely to Pilm.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, insight.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't believe him either. Well, I rolled a nat 1.
17.
Maybe I do believe him.
With his nat 1, he might be telling the truth.
So do I think he's lying with my nat 1?
You don't trust him.
Uh,
But his nat 1 is so bad that you do trust him a little bit. I rolled a nat 1 for my
to be fair, Whisper.
To be fair.
To be fair. Aaron is playing
This
guitar. just-
more or less, he was a man of the law, and while he might have been rough around the edges, you were one who sometimes broke said law.
Well,
Goes all
let
mighty
me-
and righteous.
I hear you, Bjorn, but let me just say, it's like my grandma always said, just because something is lawful, don't make it right. And just because someone's acting in line with the law, don't mean they're being good. And Silas, yeah, maybe he could be lawful, but he ain't good.
And maybe this is his chance for atonement.
Well, and we're having this conversation, okay? So, well, I would just appreciate if you would maybe keep a little distance between him and me.
Oh, of
we
course.
go way back till I was smaller than this high.
Of course.
All right.
Just think about all the new beginnings so many people around us have been given recently. That's all.
Silas, did you see
I'll
that there's
try.
some extra space in the reef today?
She must have got her hands on that whole barrel of mimosa I brought with.
I'm not sure what you mean. Did someone else pass?
Not quite.
More like was gifted.
Hello, my name is Nicias, and I am going to be your secondary guard. It's a small little, like she is a small petite little guard, but she seems feisty and excited.
This
She like
This is the female version of the night guard.
Rogaire.
Rogaire, the day guard. Night guard.
I like it.
Level 3.
No, she's not.
We're getting you to it.
What is your name?
Nicias.
Nicias. So Maxis and Nicias.
So we're not with like traders or anything. It's like these 3 guards are going to accompany us on this ride.
Well, is the one a guard or is the one?
Max is the leader
Yeah, is he a guard?
or scout?
Maxis.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
I forgot her name already.
Max.
Hey! What is if I can do that? I'm gonna
Oh, no.
I'm gonna channel Zach.
I don't know if you can keep that
Don't
up.
hurt yourself.
The name's Maxius. Pleasure. I'm happy to take you all the way there.
Why does everyone?
All the way to Bill.
Weird.
And back if I need to.
Holy shit.
Is he a guard or is he like?
No, he's in like a.
He's just Max's.
He's
a driver.
Maxis, man.
He's the driver.
Like a scout?
He is the driver of the caravan.
Okay, but there are no wagons.
No. He,
Oh, there
they
is
have
a
wagon.
He
Is
does
it
have a
Maxis
wagon.
or
Okay.
Maxius? I've heard both.
Maxis and
Maxis
Nicias.
and Nicias.
Is how many horses are
Said
there?
Maxius.
There are 7 horses. 3 of them are being ridden.
Oh.
There's also a caravan. But I'm going to sit in the caravan.
I think I'm going to stay in the caravan as well, just to keep this thing out of
Where
view.
is Maxis?
Driving the caravan.
He's
In the caravan?
So I'm sorry. There are 7 rideable horses, and there are 2 horses pulling the caravan. So that's a total of 9 horses.
I want to be far away from Maxis.
Are we all ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
get on a horse. Then
Sure.
I don't know that.
The horse seems pulp with life.
good.
Huh?
It should be.
I honestly don't think Whisper has a lot of experience riding horses, so I'll probably have to ride the wagon.
Okay.
I'll ride
Are
a
we-
wagon.
I'll ride a horse.
Yeah. So there's 4 people in the wagon. That's about where we'll be.
Okay.
So is Aaron in riding a horse?
No.
Oh no,
So we're still
there's
in
5 of you in the wagon.
Gavra, correct?
Mhm.
I need to write a note very quickly.
What note?
I need to write a note to. Who could I trust? The scribe who was just with us.
Philgo.
Philgo. I'm going to write a note to Philgo, and I need to give it to a guard to make sure it gets to Philgo. I need to get Odo inside the gates. Like, I left him outside the gates, and I'm sure he's fine out there. But I need some bonding time. I need to come back with him. So I'm going to give some instructions to Philgo on how to potentially get Odo not to be a crazy killer beast if somebody approaches him. I would like him
Can
to.
you just come with us?
Yeah. Why can't
Well,
he
he's
come with
because
us?
I sent Odo like out because we were going into the city in the very beginning.
But now we're leaving the city, so could he come find
Oh, I'm back. Whistle.
I don't think. I mean, I guess I could try while we're going, but chances are I think we're leaving from a different gate that we came in.
How does it know?
No. Okay.
I was
Can
gonna
I
say,
roll?
Gavra's on the very corner of so there's
Okay. All right. Can I roll to maybe call for him?
Sure, survival. Or animal handling. Your choice.
Okay.
What is a wolf, right?
Yeah. Animal handling or survival. I will take survival.
Is it a big wolf that you ride?
9.
Yeah, so with a 9, you know Odo's probably out there. You could keep trying to call him
Sure.
as you travel. But you've also been gone for like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
He might have moved
yeah.
out. Yeah. Okay. So I'll
Can I
give those
try to-
instructions to Philgo. If they can find him, great. If
Sounds good.
not,
Can I try to help him since that we have wolves and panthers
Sure.
in What did you said? Survival.
I use survival.
10.
I'll help you out too.
Please?
I got some crazy.
Help me find my good boy.
Absolutely not. That one. He's dead.
You
don't
just
say
have
that.
no way of
I couldn't
knowing.
lose another one.
Another one?
All right, I'm gonna take off.
Is this the guy that we stole the horses from before?
Mush.
I start getting like a little bit choked up. Niels was a good boy.
He's not dead.
I start rambling about my first wolf. that
Oh
died.
no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Okay, cool. You begin to head out into the wilderness of Scarston. All right. Leaving the safety of the city, as well as the warm vents of the sequestered sea, you begin to head back into the cold desolation of Scarston. As you traverse past the Wintier woods and follow the Lathera through Scarsden, you begin to remember the bleak blackness that is Tyve. As night begins to approach, the darkness begins to encroach around you like a living, tangible thing. Eventually, Maxis, Nicias, and Silas pull the caravan over and say that we should rest. You're about 2 days away from the Garn fields, but this is as good a place as any to take a break. Okay.
Do we know where we are? What's it called?
You're following the Lathera River.
And are we still? Are we now far enough away from the city that like this is
We're back
dangerous?
in.
Like we should
It's
be.
dangerous.
We're gonna be setting watches. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can still, very far away, see the upper posts of Gavra, but they are like dots in the distance. It would be like looking at the skyline of Chicago from across the lake.
Okay.
Oh.
Northwest Indiana reference.
Yeah.
All right.
Your wolf is probably not dead.
Are you gonna? Are you gonna just?
I've been crying for 8 hours. Thank you.
Listen, I had to
Thank you for
leave.
understanding.
I had to leave my wolf, and that sucks.
It's just a
But I don't think yours is dead.
I don't think so either.
I now wear the pelt of my beloved animal.
She does.
I'm so
What?
sorry.
What was it, like a kitten?
No, she protected me. Your accent is wearing off on me. She protected me throughout my entire life. So when she passed on, it is our tradition that she can still continue to protect me even after she is gone.
And what was she?
That is one of the most amazing stories I've ever heard. That's beautiful.
I never had a pet.
What's the animal?
They're called hippogriffs.
That like a hip hop anonymous?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Okay.
A hippogriff.
Yes.
Was that what you've got with flowers? No, I mean feathers.
Yes.
Feathers. All right. Wow. I've never heard of such a thing.
That's incredible.
Right. These
So-
must have been huge.
Yes.
I honestly just thought you were being ostentatious.
Our wolves
There's
are way
meaning
bigger
behind
than their
much that I
wolves,
do.
too.
You got bigger. You're big. Your
There's
wolves are
meaning
bigger than
behind
his.
much that I do.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they live for a long time.
Could you all? Do you think that we could spend a few minutes and maybe see if we can call Odo back?
Sure, let's all just yell. Wolf, 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 ow, ow.
I actually will
I start-
attempt to make like I will actually start looking for tracks and stuff
Survival.
and do like instead of just calling. It's not happening.
It wasn't a 1, was it?
3.
Okay. All
Oh,
right,
so
I don't get disadvantage. May I?
Of course.
I don't see anything out here.
Another 9.
But I'm sure he's just like,
I'm sure he's
Sleeping.
not dead. Like, we can say that.
Nobody's wearing
To be completely honest, he's probably about 100 yards away, just watching us.
laughing.
Why
He's,
would he
yeah,
come back?
he can be a dick sometimes.
well, I wouldn't come back if we were traveling with that man either.
I don't say that to we can hear.
That's his
Please.
snoring.
Well, great.
That's great.
While we sleep, I will strictly like keep a very close eye on Silas.
Can somebody cast silence over him as he's sleeping?
So we're gonna do this thing where you two
inside.
stay up all night again while we sleep, or we're gonna stay.
I stay up every night.
That's a regular.
I'm willing to watch the first time for you.
You don't need to. I will do it. I don't really sleep a lot.
All right.
Thank you, though.
The ladies do a mighty fine job.
Perhaps I'll stay up with him.
No, you go to
Would that
sleep.
be all right?
You need to sleep.
I kind of like her.
She needs to sleep.
You need to sleep.
But I'm not tired at all.
She doesn't seem tired.
Do I think she's on Glister?
Sure.
Whoa, that's an interesting.
Oh, God.
Was
thought.
that an insight?
She's gonna start having withdrawals halfway through our trip.
16.
She might be.
Oh boy.
I will
Could.
sit there and ritually cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Nice.
She is not.
Okay.
She just has ADHD.
She's just high on life.
Right,
She's
just-
high on life.
I don't. I think that she
Your
might
16 was that she's showing all the signs of it.
Be. So, like, when she goes to sleep, I will probably
gonna
look through
crash.
her stuff.
I'm like shoveling sugar into your mouth.
While we're just kind of getting ready for bed, I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go around and pick up some stones that I particularly like. And once I collect what I think is enough, I'll start carving in little symbols in Vayan into each stone. That's all.
What's that about?
It's
It's called a hobby.
I have
Wow.
actually
great.
I've got a couple different ideas.
When is a game where you put them in a row and you spell words?
On one of them, I'll actually carve in a little key, and I'll toss it your way. Just keep a hold of
That's
that. It might come in use sometime down the road.
All right, thank you.
Aaron, it's kind of, he seems more appreciative of those keys than your keys.
I know. Thank you very much. I was thinking the same
I
thing.
just watched him make
Oh
it.
no! Obviously
Oh,
you don't
made
collect
this key.
keys. You just took one from him and then put it in a bloody rock.
He carved it into the very stone. Carved it into the very rock.
For Bjorn, I'm gonna carve.
Aaron had found something and thought of you.
That's a good point.
For Aaronin, I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. For
A music
Aaronin,
note.
yeah, honestly, yeah, it was going to be a little musical note. Bjorn,
What's this?
just keep a hold of it.
What is it?
It's just a stone. It's
He doesn't know how to read music.
it must be from Vey. Something with music. I'm not quite sure.
It's
What?
music notes. It's like you write your music on paper. That way other people can.
Why would you need to do that? You just feel it.
So,
Bjorn gets 2 crossed axes. Veer gets a crystal that's in the shape of her Ix.
I was hoping it was school.
Helena,
I was hoping you gave
you're
him
gonna
a
get kind of.
mushroom,
Oh, actually, yeah, no, I like that. You're gonna get a mushroom. You're gonna get.
No, I want him to get a mushroom because of his rage.
Okay, you'll get a mushroom.
You get a mushroom and
You get the
a
crystal. Helena, you'll get like a sunburst kind of looking thing.
Like this?
Yeah, actually, very, very much like that.
just like a powder.
This is
Normandy,
potion
you're going to get
sounds
a
nice.
quill.
Ooh, I like those.
And then on the stones, I'm going to continue just Vayan essentials.
Is this like a friendship rock?
Yeah, you can think of it that way.
like a pet rock.
Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted a pet rock.
That's to
I
replace
got stuck with the
your
pet wolf.
Ogo.
What?
It's to replace your Odo.
Nobody can replace it. Oh,
That's the same thing.
If we ever get separated, it might help me track you guys down.
Oh.
Do we need to
So
give
you-
it anything? Like, do we need it to have, like, our blood on it?
No, you just keep it.
There's
on.
Why do you have to always
Blood
take
magic.
it there, Veer?
And so it's like a magic rock?
There's no
Yeah,
magic
then-
inherent to it, but
And there's a magic rock he gave us.
So you're saying that I shouldn't throw this out into the forest, or use it as a skipping stone?
you can, but it would lose its
It's
purpose.
like a magic
Okay.
rock.
Thank you. I'm gonna tuck it into my bag.
And then with the rest of the stones I pick up, I'll finish writing my vein symbols on them. And I'm going to ritually cast Augury. And Augury, by casting some kind of divining tool, which is these rocks, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. Never mind. I was planning on like how good are we feeling about this trip out to Piln? Not that it's it's a little too late for that anyway, but
Cool
I guess
idea,
I'll
though.
just save that for later.
You got all the stones now for next time.
I do.
Right.
While everyone goes to sleep, while Helena's awake for half of the night, I will just scourge around and look for like things near the thing, like mushrooms or spiders or any weird things.
Survival.
Think to suck their life out.
No. Maybe 10.
You'll find some.
What do I find?
You find some mushrooms and some spiders.
Okay.
Nothing of any note with a 10, but you find a few.
I will take some.
Finally, with a little bit of downtime, I'm going to be spending a lot of time reading this trip since we have so much time to travel. So I actually have 3 books. Eli so graciously gave me 3 books from his study. The first one is not a good book, but I'm going to read it to Learn that it's not a good book. Martin Matthew Medoni's Large Book of Remedies. Don't trust it.
Why not?
Bountiful Beauties, which is mostly mold and mushroom, so it's good for learning alchemy ingredients. And then The Art of Floral Cultivation, which is good for harvesting and picking. So I'm going to start getting
Great.
back in my alchemy studies that I was doing before we went on this adventure.
Sounds great.
Kept those books.
The whole time.
Why?
Because there's actually 2 books that help me.
And I will watch Silas as he sleeps.
And you're just reading Bountiful Beauties for the articles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so everyone is heading to bed? All right. First things first, I need will saves from both Helena and Torin.
Ooh.
Do I get to roll a D100?
Suspicious.
I got you.
Suspicious.
It's not even in print anymore. So
11.
references mean nothing.
That's getting a little close there.
Mm.
Oh wait, that's not even D100.
Yeah, no.
20. Not dirty.
Okay, so you resist. You were about to have a nightmare, and you simply just kind of shrug it off. You, on the other hand, failed. So, as you are sleeping, and you phase out, Alderian doesn't come back to talk to you, but you begin to see visions. The visions are flashing through your mind, and I'll need an insight check to see if you can figure out what this is.
Yeah, 20.
Wow.
Big guns.
You see lightning flash across the sky before you also see an eclipse crossing through the moon. And as the eclipse hit, it goes down and you see this large rock face that kind of looks like a towered rock that goes all the way up, and you just hear this voice. The door.
Are we going by that door on the way to Piln?
And you'll wake up.
Was it that door?
That one that at the beginning?
Okay.
But I
So is
can't
this
remember.
something we go to, or we're supposed to stay away from?
I think we were always supposed to go back. But I'm trying to remember where it was from
Was it-
the shipwreck.
It was a big old pillar. Ephthalus. It was,
But like, where is that in relation to Piln?
So you wake up with a start, just seeing that vision burn across your mind.
You okay, Torin?
Yeah, but I think I finally, remember when we went to Ephthalus and we came across that doorway?
Yeah.
I think that is the doorway that's been calling to me ever since I took hold of this staff.
Where is that?
1, 2, 3, 4. The days are going fast in this game.
Darn.
It wasn't that far from.
Nope, that one's it's 30
Was it-
something anyway.
Was it crazy far from Piln?
No, it's
Like a little offshoot?
like another maybe like day or two. It's
2 days.
okay.
Yeah, I
it's
just I didn't think it was.
Okay.
But the bloke who had that staff before is not a nice guy. You think we should do what the staff is telling you to
It's
do?
not the staff talking to me.
Oh, it's
I
not.
think it's I believe it's
Everyone around
Cephas.
here has voices in their head.
Right.
Oh, I'm getting that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just get
god.
used to it.
So it's your god.
I believe so. Yes. She's spoken to me a few times, and it has that same feeling.
So, Cephas supposedly is very interested in the staff now.
She does like sacrifices.
She's. I would assume so. I mean, it's an extremely powerful artifact that I believe must come from kind of some form of celestial background.
Okay, players. Isn't the staff like a weapon crafted by the gods?
Maybe.
Maybe.
As players, not characters.
Well, I think Cecil hasn't told us anything, but she definitely
Correct.
knows what it is.
Right. So if a certain god gets a weapon made from another god,
Ah.
One staff to rule them all.
thank you, Eli. Okay, I'm sorry.
But he's a follower of
I,
his god.
that,
so
and
no?
that's I want to do
If
everything.
my god has all the power, then it's okay.
All decisions should be made in character. I completely agree. Just want to make sure we're all. I wasn't losing my my crackers on that one.
But honestly,
She's put out
Torin,
the
this is
cracker.
well beyond my understanding. If you say you think we should go take this to that door, I mean, I guess
Sounds good to me.
I guess is what we're doing out here is to try and find out what these supernatural things are. And Piln or this.
Are we making a course correction?
I believe
just
so.
So loud.
Just a little bit. I'm sure you're familiar with Athalas.
Oh, yes. Everyone's familiar with Athalas and Scarsden.
Yeah, if we could swing by there, that'd be great.
We'll lose about 2 days of travel.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, I'll start heading that way.
Great.
Yeah, if there's even a
I'm not a
chance.
particular fan of Max's.
Glad that I'm not the only one.
I just hope, Aaron, that he doesn't sing.
Should we ask him?
No, I think that would be a
would be
terrible
amazing.
idea.
I'd love to hear
no,
it.
you would hate it.
This would be so entertaining.
You don't.
Imagine how
I'm
much
sorry.
Diana would
Do you
love
want competition?
I don't usually sing, so it's not a huge deal
Music
to me.
is music.
You can be a duet.
What? Oh, whose side are you on?
Well, now I want to hear it, but that's fine. We don't have to.
You could be great.
I just want to hear Dustin singing that voice.
Maxis.
He sounds like Andreas Bocelli. He's got
Max.
this beautiful
Max.
Josh,
Yes!
Josh Groban
Just
voice
does
comes
not
out.
make sense.
I'm gonna slip Max's 2 gold.
What?
Can you sing a song to Helena?
I don't usually sing.
It's gonna be bad.
What do you want me to sing?
Sing a ballad. Take your time, no rush, but at some point, really put your heart into it.
I'm saying.
All right, I'll try. Helena,
What?
You're so mean.
somebody just gave me something to give to you. You are so beautiful. You are the stars above. I would like to be your warrior prince.
I pull out a
And
cat
you,
food.
my angel dove, my angel dove, my angel dove.
It's actually coming together.
My angel
Bravo.
dove, flying in the sky above.
Oh.
Wow.
I take a sip of my tea. We're even for the warrior comments.
I was complimented, so thank you.
You're welcome. All right, gang. How do you
Oh
want to do
my.
the travel? It takes 2 days to get to Aphthalis.
Okay.
At a gallop.
End of the second day. I feel like this would be my last chance to call for Odo.
I think
Come
so.
on, you can do it.
All right. Is anybody gonna help me?
I'm gonna-
Guidance.
I'm
Help.
gonna help
Help?
you.
What you said your
Nature.
survival?
Or survival.
For
yes,
your
survival.
Odo?
Yes.
I got one.
Um,
He's dead.
I'm gonna help you as much as I can.
Thank
Enhance
you.
ability, Owl's wisdom. You get advantage on,
I nat 20.
Advantage.
So I'll get advantage.
on wisdom checks. Yes.
I really
Or you
think
just
your
get one
wolf is
advantage
here.
13 or cocked. Ah! Woo! 19.
then. And so you see that she is calling out. She's doing these low wolf howls. And after the first, you've been traveling almost 3 days, you see a haggard-looking wolf come out of the woods.
Aw.
He looks injured, malnourished, but he does come walking up to you.
He would be what?
I would, as
Odo
I'm
is-
with him, I would try to,
Yeah,
I would
that's what happens.
use my ability to see if he's like dying.
Sure. He is not dying.
He'll be fine.
You ought to take care of
It's,
that.
it's not
I
it's not his time.
It was like your son.
And I'll take out some food.
No wonder you're
It's a guy who left the girl out on a boat.
I mean, he's a wolf. He does fine on his own, but anyways.
Not if someone
I-
attacked him.
True. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm going to run up and like throw him over my shoulder and start
Is he
playing. I don't
little?
care how dirty
Huh?
he is.
Is he full size?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
even though he's roughed up,
He's like,
he would be
"Oh,
super excited.
my leg's broken.
I'm going to that night while he's resting. I'm going to use a potion of cure wounds to. What?
You waste a potion.
So as I'm about to waste a potion, the lovely cleric comes to assist.
Put that up. Those are expensive. Hold on. And I'll come up to Odo and I'll look him in the eye and I'll pet him over the head and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Sounds good. His wounds and his mange seem to fluff up at the cast of light across him.
Thank you.
Of course.
And then we spoon. Not you
What?
and Vino.
At the beginning of the third day of travel, so you've traveled 2 full days. At the beginning of the third day, but we got to do 2 rolls.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
56.
5 or 6.
20 something.
Okay, and then
Right.
there's the third day,
7.
7. Oh, it's getting scarier.
24.
Why do you keep rolling 20s?
Okay.
Roll
At
mode.
the end of at the beginning of the third day, very early in the morning, you see Aphthalis in the distance. It's about an hour away. You've seen it for the past day and a half, but now it's looming between the trees, and you see the river from the Lethera literally pouring out of the top of it.
Okay.
Is this where you want to go?
Yeah, we'll be, we've done this before. We'll be back later on this afternoon.
All right.
All right.
We found the staircase, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, we pretty steep, treacherous staircase, but it was still a way up. I know it's a bit of a climb. I'm not asking anybody to join me.
Oh, of course.
All
I'm
I
going.
remember was up there. I think we should all
Thank
go.
you very. Oh, everyone's going. All right.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
You guys head up.
Yeah.
All right. It takes you quite a long time. I think last time it took about 4 hours to get to the top of Aphthalis as you climb stair by stair up the side-winding path of ancient rocks, once an ancient temple to the goddess Sethis. You reach the innermost chamber and you see those same sconces in the back facade of the wall. This is where Sethis told you that she wanted you to be chosen as her guardians, and you have returned quite early in your adventure. What do you do?
I'll be looking for the Panthex while we're here, on the way there.
Titus is not there.
Okay.
I'll go up to the doorway, and just as I did last time, I'll kind of pass my hand over the where the symbols are, and I'll pray.
What do you say?
Cephas, I know I wasn't intending on coming here so soon. I think there were many things I had to do before I came back, but everything that happened in the past couple of days kind of changed all that. I believe you want me here. What can I do for you?
I will take it, but it comes at a price. One that I cannot stop.
Okay.
Enter. And you see light go down the facade. And the door begins to open. Darkness begins to pour out onto the ground. And our game comes to an end.
Oh, nice, nice.
Oh.
I know, I'm looking
I
at the
sensed
clock
it
and I'm
coming, but I was wondering when. Oh man, nice.
like,
Good game, guys.
votes?
Game.
Oh, votes.
Votes.
Also, roll for memory.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
who's left.
Who is left?
Me, I think just the three of us?
Yes.
Okay.
Just three of us.
Are we doing that first?
Yeah, let's do that roll
Roll,
first.
roll, roll,
All right.
roll.
16.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away.
Nope.
Ellie.
Alley.
Me.
All right. And then the vote. So I think Aaron was light today. I don't think he did anything bad.
so too.
Did you do anything good?
No, but well, he helped her.
Oh, you did pull her away.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
to shield her.
You did?
I think Whisper was light. He wasn't gonna leave that guy.
That's true. I would say a neutral.
Neutral.
Yeah.
I'd say Blight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hold on.
I think so based on the way that you handled the Felric situation.
I mean, I guess you could look at that as dark.
Yeah, right. You did.
Well,
You did betray your family.
Your entire family.
They're a bunch of drug peddlers. Who cares?
Yeah, so
Even the
there
brothers
we
and
go.
sisters.
I would say
Yeah.
Bjorn was light.
Even who?
Like your brothers and sisters. What about William the Butler?
They're
They're just people.
William's a G.
I mean, he didn't like hurt them.
I still think even if he voted neutral, you still won in light. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
where are we?
So we are up to
Plus
four.
4 now, yeah.
Ooh. So that's something new, right?
It is something new.
What was light 3?
Reroll ones on healing checks.
Oh, I didn't have that one written down.
Or healing.
Okay.
rolls.
At this juncture, things begin to happen.
Oop.
So as you continue to get light, the light around your vial begins to fill all of you with its splendor. The light is beginning to actually shine out. You are beginning to look as though you are heroes of light. And they're not shining or anything, but there's an aura about you. You know when you meet somebody who just has some benevolence about them? This is starting to be on you. People are drawn to you, and you may all cast light at will.
What? Holy
As
cow.
long as you are near the vial,
Okay.
you may cast light at will. You literally can draw the light from the vial.
That's cool.
Nice room.
It's uncomfortable.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound so good. And it's also good for my line of work.
Yeah, I will never cast it.
All right, that's
Like, I don't think I would ever
All
try.
right.
Happy gaming.
That was good. I
Good
enjoyed
night,
a
everybody.
good
Thank
role-playing
you.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I've had a lot
Good
of
night.
fights the past few
Good night.
games.
Good night.
The smoke, grey clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast, or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death, these harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream, and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds, or laugh and call us mad. But this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, grey clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.